to be that way. Every single day.
My shit ice cold, Trae Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed. Bust you down in all the VV. That we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young.
Shit ice cold, Trae Young.
My shit ice cold, Trae Young. And you know I wear my heart on my sleeve. You hitting all the reads. Pack your shit like you finna leave. I go and hide your keys. Put you in position to win. Bless you without a speed. Bust you down in all the VV. That we was getting cheap. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young. Overplay my part, I can't breathe. I feel the pain in my lungs. I thought we really was one. My heart cold like Trae Young.
Shit ice cold, Trae Young.
All right, guys, we are back again tonight to talk about the backcourt, talk about the offseason, the plans that may be upon us with the Hawks coming up here very shortly. We're also talking about a report from Brad Siegel from Clutch Points. One of the points that he made is Atlanta's brewing interest in Donovan Mitchell, and that they would absolutely be willing to flip out DeJounte Murray, various other packages, various other assets to be able to get Donovan Mitchell. And beyond that, the front office and Quinn Snyder may not feel that the backcourt was the biggest contributor to the defensive woes, that it might possibly be the wing position and the center position as far as rim protection and deterrence at the rim. That was the biggest issue. So if they flip out DeJounte Murray for a Donovan Mitchell, then and get reinforcements off the bench, and then obviously draft Sarr, they will combat a lot of the defensive issues that they've had the last few years, particularly last season, which was a pretty bad defensive season by all accounts. And so, I just want to get y'all perspective, y'all thoughts on possibly adding to Donovan Mitchell. So it would be something like Trae, Mitchell, Jaylen Johnson, Sarr, and Onyeka Okongwu, or Onyeka Okongwu and Sarr at the 5, whichever position you feel Sarr is to start. I think he's a center, but he could be interchangeable. As far as that backcourt, I would be in favor of that backcourt, as I said all along. I believe you got to put a prolific scorer next to Trae, right? there's questions about whether Jaylen Johnson can play the three long term, but if they feel that the defense, the primary issue with the defense was the wing and the center, and it wasn't necessarily the backcourt, I can absolutely see their interest in Donovan Mitchell. The article also went into detail about Tony Wrestler's willingness to spend on a player of Mitchell's caliber if Quinn and Landry felt that that player could take us over the top. And so, um, I feel like that would be a very dynamic group. It depends what you do with the rest of the bench and whether Jaylen takes another leap in the offseason, Okongwu takes another leap. But as a group, that's a very dynamic backcourt. As many people know, I've been a big proponent of possibly Zach LaVine and Trey, but I think Donovan is even better than Zach LaVine. So if you can get Trey and LaVine, and you really feel like improving the wing position and the center position, coupled with your scheme defensively in your system, can get us where we're trying to go, or and where we know offensively, we finished last season top 5 in 7 different offensive categories. So adding Mitchell would just really solidify that and really elevate that even higher. And so I just want to get early thoughts on that pairing. And what's the thought overall about Quinn in the front office viewing that possibly the backcourt defense, the issues with the defense wasn't the backcourt, that it was actually other components on the roster. So I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on that. The early chatter coming from the combine. Anyone in the chat? Anyone? I will say that it's well documented that Trey Young, for those people who say no one wants to come and play with Trey Young, it's very well documented that Donovan Mitchell and Trey have a great relationship. We obviously know how supportive and, as Woj quoted one time, effusive Donovan Mitchell was of Quinn Snyder, what he thought about Quinn Snyder's coaching ability, what he thought about Quinn Snyder's, just basketball IQ and ability to elevate him. And so the fact that somebody of Mitchell's caliber, at least allegedly, has serious interest to come here, I think it bodes well for the organization and Trey Young that somebody of Mitchell's caliber will want to come and play here. And so that's exciting pairing. And then obviously, like I mentioned earlier, with JJ's development, Okongwu's development, and then obviously Sarr, right? Bringing him along, having that rim protection, that switchability on the perimeter. You have him and Okongwu, 2 very good switchable or project good switchable defenders, kind of guys that can guard, 1 through 4, 1 through 5. So, I mean, it's a dynamic group that if it's surrounded with the right bench, could really challenge in the Eastern Conference. And like I said, the fact that Tony is willing to spend, I think is what a lot of Hawks fans have been asking for years. And so it's a pretty tantalizing article, and it's a pretty tantalizing, I think, pairing. You would probably have the best backcourt in the NBA, from an offensive standpoint. And then the way you kind of augment that defensively with the guys who can switch, guys with length, kind of that interchangeable. Then Quinn can really do what he wants to do, which is that 5-out pace and space grab and go system. And so, look, man, I'm excited about that pairing. And then, obviously what has been talked a lot about is Ingram, Brandon Ingram, right? And so that's fine, right? Brandon Ingram is fine, but if I have the opportunity to get Mitchell, I mean that's a game changer. Now, what the package would look like for Mitchell, um, you know, obviously you want to keep JJ. At least reportedly, we would want to keep Akonwu. So possibly a multiple first round picks, Dre. That's where a 3-team trade can get involved with New Orleans because New Orleans needs a point guard. Cleveland needs a wing. They keep Garland. So possibly, we send New Orleans DJ. New Orleans sends Cleveland Brandon Ingram. And then obviously we get Mitchell. Obviously, you probably have to add things to that 3-team trade, but that's just an idea that was suggested. But yeah, I mean, I think that's a very dynamic backcourt. Mike?
Yo, what up, man? I ain't mean to disturb you. The solo session.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. What thoughts?
Oh man, I just wanted to give I guess another person up here with you, but hey man, it's something. That's all I can say. Just better keep JJ because I think I don't know what you just recently said. I mean, you just had JJ. No, you didn't, did you? You named your who would be here?
The projected 5 with that group would be Trey, Mitchell, JJ, Akonwu, and Sarr.
Okay. Like I said, I'm not necessarily a fan of the small backcourt, but Donovan Mitchell is a better small shooting guard. So, I mean, it should be better, but it's not ideal in my opinion. Yeah, in my opinion, it's not ideal. DJ wanted to come here, and Trey wanted DJ and stuff like that. That ain't quite work out, so I don't know.
What about the idea that was suggested that Quinn and Landry doesn't feel that the defensive issues was the backcourt? They felt the defensive issues was the wing and the center position.
I disagree. I mean, the wing and the center position could be better defensively, but I feel like the team played better team defense when those two weren't together. Not like as if like they starting the game together, and then I ain't talking about one sitting on the bench. I mean when one is completely removed from the equation, like completely, and cannot play. Nah, the defense is better. A lot of it really is because the backcourt is small as crap, and then you put the wings and the centers, who is not necessarily all NBA defenders to begin with, having to continuously shadow towards them and stuff like that. You feel me? And yeah, I think that's more of the reason why the wing and centers don't look as great. If you only had that issue with one of them, ideally don't have it at all, but we only need to have that undersized person issue with one.
The way I look at it is that I've been watching basketball a long time, and I attribute the lack of defense from Trae Young to be similar to Steve Nash, Tony Parker, Stephon Curry. When you have a bad defender that's a point guard or a guard, you can easily have him guarding somebody on the perimeter. And as long as he can get his hand up and get his hand in somebody's face, then he can alter a shot. And if they hit the shot over him, that's real good for you. The problem for us have been that our scoring has been allowed to happen in the lane and in the paint. For that reason, I believe that if you have Sarr, JJ, and OO patrolling the paint, our backcourt is not going to be that bad. in terms of defense. It's only when we don't have good paint defense and good defense at the rim that our backcourt looks bad. Because really, DJ and Trey can be out on the perimeter, guarding the perimeter, and everything else is in the paint.
But that's the issue, though, Marion.
Yeah,
is that when you don't have, when you're not to, that's making you have to do too much, just to begin with. Saying somebody just be at the perimeter, but when the perimeter guy goes into the interior, now that's making us have to do too much. Because now we gotta go to the next level and make sure we're on the same page, communicating, and our backcourt guys ain't just automatically letting folks go and stuff like that. Like that's the whole point of it. Like ideally, you don't want to have to add so much more to stuff until it's like literally like something like just complete mismatch. Like okay, now we got to do something, but like that's just. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but just me as a person. If I was playing on that type team playing defense, like bro, that's just I don't know, that's whack. I mean, but to make it sound like I said, we need extra supreme guys to basically in a nutshell have their back and cover them up all the time because they can't play defense.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
Yeah,
let me help you understand that. If you have Star, JJ, and OO, you got three players who can switch off on anybody. Star can switch off on a point guard. JJ can switch off on a point guard. OO can switch off on a point guard. They can cover wings and they can cover the big man. You got this 7'1" big man with a 7'5" reach that we can get, who is fast like a gazelle, who can go from corner to corner quickly. I've been watching basketball a long time. I watched the Hawks when we had Mookie and Deke. And you know how the defense worked when we had Dikembe? We would funnel everybody into the paint and Deke would block shots.
And so I'm saying though, but like we don't win crap. And like having to do that or whatever. I'm just saying, like you can do it. That's something to try to adjust to help what you lack. But like I'm telling you, ideally, no, if I can choose not to go that route, I would choose not to go that route and have guys who can defend and plus have that 7-1. But that's that's like literally all season and basically like I'm saying, like that's like them guys basically like, and that's the acceptable fact. It's like, cover up for them. You know what I'm saying? It's excusable. Y'all stay at the perimeter, whatever float around up there. You stay around there, just throw a hand towards it or whatever. Like, I mean, you can do it, but I'm just saying we ain't gonna win crap. We ain't gonna win no championship. But I mean, we'll probably be in the playoffs or something like that.
Championships doing the same thing.
Golden State is Golden State, and like literally, I'm not about to choose like one out of like nothing, man. Like one occasion out of anything. And then on top of that, again though, you had Klay is not a small backcourt pairing with Steph Curry. And then we go off of all this stuff too. And Steph Curry doesn't necessarily initiate the offense per se, like all the time. Like, okay, when offensively where Trey and whoever else the team got to wait for them to pass the ball, where Draymond might have it and Steph is doing some other stuff. So therefore, other people touch the ball and sometimes, I mean, it's just different.
Before we switch the offense, I mentioned Golden State to talk about the defense, and I agree with you. That's why I don't like the Mitchell pick. I would rather just stay with DJ and see what we can do with Sar.
This is the deal right here, man. We cannot make the same mistake again in spending money on Mitchell. First of all, we already got a defensive player that we don't have to spend money on.
I mean, he's better than DJ. I'll say that much.
Okay, let me tell you something. Kobe is going to help. We talking about surging up. Trae Young surged up on defense, and every year he getting better and better on defense, on how he going to play defense. And everybody see Trae can play man to man. Go look at the pick he made when he played man to man straight up on Curry, and he picked him coming down the lane. Go look how he picked Halliburton coming man to man at him coming down the lane. So look how Trae took charges in his defense. It's just the point of coach putting him in the position and believing that a little man can play defense when he learned how to play the defense below the waist. When the man is coming at him, he might not can't play above his waist, but when he defend the man below the waist, Trey is getting better at that. So when you getting that surge up, and then you taking DJ off the floor and a Mitchell off the floor, and you putting a Kobe or a Vic in the 2 spot to play the other part of that defense, a shooter who gonna play defense and play big, then you get in the front court, the back court looking at defensively, and then now you add DJ and Double O and SAR in that, or Hunter in that spot. So now you got Hunter or Double O or JJ or SAR playing the back court. Now you got the front court and the back court playing better ball. So we don't, and then we ain't got to spend money to do that. Now we could save that money for either the future, because see, when we start winning, guess what's gonna happen? People gonna want to come and play. And when them free agents who want to come and play, yeah, now we got money to spend to say, hey, come on and win with us. We got not be too quick to do stupid stuff like we made with DJ. We did that stuff with DJ. I would say, getting that defense. Let me finish. I'm gonna let you say something. Let me finish. Getting DJ to play some stupid defense when we saw he was just he wasn't no on ball defender, and then getting him talking about playing Trey off ball when he couldn't pass to play Trey off ball, and when they weren't running an offense where everybody was moving to play Trey off ball. So let's not make that mistake. We got the team already. We got the #1 draft pick. Let's go win some basketball game. Like my man said, we not gonna trade Trey, and we gonna get this #1 draft pick with SAR, and we're gonna have the big 3, JJ, SAR, and Trey, and we're gonna put these young bucks around them, and we're gonna go win some basketball. Now we make a move with one of these guys, DJ, when we move DJ, whoever we get for DJ, it's gonna be a plus to us. Period.
So,
but we don't need to make that mistake with Mitchell.
Okay, so 2 things with Mitchell. One, I will put more validity behind getting Mitchell than DJ for a couple of reasons. One, he has a long-standing relationship with Trey, at least 4 years that we know of publicly of their relationship. Very strong, at least 4 years. Obviously, he has 6 years with Quinn Snyder, right? So if the idea is Quinn is vouching and saying this is the guy, right? And then the article and other articles suggested that they have the ability to spend money, but they have to spend money on the right guy, somebody that they feel like is a seamless fit. So if they feel like Mitchell is a seamless fit over, let's say, a Brandon Ingram, or waiting a couple years, a year, 2 years, however long that takes to find that next seamless fit, then I can understand the appeal for Mitchell, because it's not somebody that you met at an All-Star game that you're friends with, in 3 months. It's somebody that you've known, playing pickup games over the summer with, somebody that's a long-standing relationship from both the point guard and the coach, that both, up and down the roster or up and down the organization could say, I advocate for this guy. This guy is a seamless fit.
Bruh. Damn.
Hey, y'all can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, let's make sure. So what's the discussion about?
Man, we on some friendship.
The conversation is about.
I just summed it up for you, man. We bringing friends and buddies in, bro. That's what's happening.
It's two prominent reporters, prominent articles out about Atlanta's high interest in Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, pairing him with Trey, SAR, and JJ. And then the other kind of news from the combine is that Atlanta, Landry and Quinn doesn't necessarily feel that the backcourt was the primary source of the defensive problem, that it was the wing and the center position. And if they fix those wing and center position, that will enable us to get a guy like Donovan Mitchell to elevate us further. What do you think about that?
Oh, my bad. I shut up.
Okay. No, go ahead.
No, my fault, bro. I'm just, I'm just annoyed, man. That's all it is. My fault.
Nah, go ahead, man. Go ahead and warm up. Man. I got to warm up, man, because I
Well,
really
let
don't
me
see
let
it.
me say something
I just want
while
to
he
know the
warm up.
problem.
Let me
Go
say
ahead.
something. Let me say something before we warm up. The problem with Atlanta Hawks on defense was front court and back court. That just was a whole problem right there. Nobody
I'll
on the
take
floor
that,
could
Kool-Aid.
guard
I'll take
nobody.
that. I can't take
Nobody.
this backcourt stuff, man. But I'll take the whole team.
Front court and back court
I mean, I
could
can't
guard
take just
nobody.
like saying
Period.
the front court guys was bad because
front court was bad, back court was bad. You put DJ on the tray and Flo on the tray with them together. That darn back court was piss post sorry.
But also too though, like it's just I feel like that's just stubbornness and like arrogance too, man. Or they just like I don't know how they screaming, but obviously it's y'all moves. Trey is the franchise move, and they made a move to get DJ here. So no, they ain't finna blame the lack of defense and bad defense on the backcourt, on basically your two main guys and what everything is around is already questions about X, Y, and Z of them together. And then if you say it's the backcourt issue, then that's more light on Trey or something like that. I mean, whether fair or not, that's what's gonna happen. So I feel like them constantly saying it's the front court, they don't feel like it was an issue. That's them protecting the backcourt. They trying to protect those two guys and everything like that, and not let them catch any more flack for what it is. But like at the end of the day, just for the simple fact that we are small in the back defense, man. Just for the simple fact you small. Because as soon as you saw one of them off the court and we somewhat be normal size, it just was better. It was automatically better. We were just more competitive on the defensive end.
Well, the thing I always say about winning, man, you can't be top-heavy offense. You can't be top-heavy defense. Don't give me a defensive team that can't score, and don't give me an offensive team that can't stop nobody. We got to get the middle, man. If we gonna win.
True, you gotta have both.
Don't so you know what a top-heavy team does? That defense. At some point in time, you ain't gonna be able to stop nobody when you come to play against those guys that can really shoot. When you can't stop them, and when you stop somebody 3 times and you can't score, and then it take you 3 to 4 times to stop them, eventually they're gonna outscore you, man. Eventually they are, because you can't score. That's the sad. That's when you top heavy defense.
I mean, let me jump in right here for a second.
Go ahead, Barry.
Let me jump in right here. I'm not 100% for going out and getting Mitchell, but this is the pluses that I see in it, and it has nothing to do with him being friends with Trey. I think that one of the pluses is that Mitchell knows the offense and the defense because he played for Quinn for 6 years. I think that another plus in actuality is that Mitchell has more girth than DJ. Mitchell is 6'3", but he's like 210 pounds, whereas DJ is 6'5" and 185 pounds.
Mitch can jump too.
Yeah, Mitch can jump. He's athletic. So he will be a true bulldog on both the offense. He would be sort of like an Ant-Man a little bit in terms of having that type of athlete on offense and defense. But again, I do agree with you, Mike, that the height is an issue. But I think that he's stronger than DJ. And I think that once we get Sarr, our front court defense is going to be pretty good.
I'm not denying that he won't help, though. He will.
Yeah, he'll help definitely because he's athletic, just period.
Yeah, he will.
And I think that as long as they both can control the shooting in terms of who's going to be the scorer, it might be good because Trey might take a backseat and become a true number 2 and allows Mitchell to be number 1. So there are some pluses to it. I just can't come around to liking it because of number 1, the salary, and number 2, the height.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily just like put too much into the height because who did he play with? He played with Garland. Trey and Garland are essentially the same size, but at the same time, we need that size at that 5 because Clint is not going to help, and of course everyone is banking on double O. But I mean, we just got to have that blueprint because I see what the Knicks have done for Brunson. I seen what Cleveland has done to protect kind of Garland. Like, you have to put defenders around these guys in size. I mean, we literally witnessed Cleveland. I think they were like number 2 seed at one point when they went on that little run. When the team was completely healthy, it works. It works.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm really like for Mitchell. But number one, that's a lot of money tied up into him. But at the same time, there's no transition period with attaining Mitchell. Like, he knows the system. He's that true 2 that we need. He's 6'3", but at the same time, like, how many games have we watched when Trey literally goes 1-on-1 for a little bit and then teams send a double his way? He will relieve that pressure from Trey, because now it's like, who we gonna double? We gonna double Trey? We gonna double Mitchell? Like, it's really hard for me not to like that. Like, he knows the system, so there's no like transition period there. Like, defensively, yes, we have to get bigger, we have to get better, but I don't really see a problem with that. I really don't.
I mean, it's probably
Darian?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Darian.
What's up, y'all? If it's for Mitchell, I'm not with. I don't want to do this small backcourt thing again, man. Like, I don't. We don't have, like, with Garland and Mitchell.
Okay.
Think about the defensive players they had around them. They had Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley, and Okoro back there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Well, if you add a SAR to that, you still have Double O if he's not traded, and supposedly you still have JJ, you still have a Hunter. Like, you have size behind that. So, and we say, like, you just have size behind it that would help if we get SAR. And if he's ready to step in. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm making on. But I get what you're saying.
But for me, JJ's not Evan Mobley. JJ's a good defender. He's not Evan Mobley. And Hunter's a good defender, but he can't move like Okoro does. Like, those two are steps above them. So I don't know how. I mean, the offense would be great, yeah, but I still think you'd have some leaks on defense.
Well, honestly, Darian, I wouldn't play Sar at the center to start. Not at least not his first year. I would play him as a power forward.
So you'd have. So it'd be, who would be your front, or who would be your front court?
So the way that it's presented, Darian, it's Trey. It's Trey, Mitchell, JJ at the 3, Sar at the 4, and Okongwu at the 5.
Nah. Who presented that?
So what are we doing with DJ? Like, how are we attaining Mitchell?
Who presented that? Who presented that?
I'm saying that's the way it's presented in the article.
No, I'm saying it's
Mitchell.
Well,
that's why the article jacked up. Then that's why it already jacked up. Called Okongwu at the 5.
From a trade, or what? Like, is he
have
a
to be
free agent or what?
Right, the trade. So he has a year left.
We don't have. So Matt, I'm assuming it takes DeJounte and Dre to get Dre and something else to get Mitchell, right?
When you draft a guy for that position,
right,
you start him at that position so he can get better at that position. Don't start flip-flopping him, man. He's a 5. He's a center.
He can play both, though. He can play both.
Let him play where he's going to play. Let's not start him at no forward, man. Let's start him where he's supposed to be. No, he can't be a 4.
Who's Sar?
Why not?
Or even if you have a combo at the 4 and him at the 5.
No.
Why not?
They're kind of interchangeable.
Look, if you want him to get better, you got to sharpen iron with iron. Let him play the centers.
He's gonna get better.
Look, no.
Yes, he is.
Let our forwards play. Let the forwards who we have that are forwards play forwards. Let our Mojis and our Hunters and our guys who we already have play the forward position. Let Double O play. And if Double O gonna be on the team, let him play forward. Let him play the 4. If he let him play the 4. I know that would be a switch plus, but let that be like a switch center 4 when they on the floor together. But let him seem like he playing the 4. And when you coming down on defense, let Sar still go into that defensive position as a center. Let him always on defense.
So, okay.
Now on
No,
So
I don't see
offense,
that,
you
man.
can on offense maybe Star can come down and look like that power forward, but on defense he have to go into that center position.
But he has a skill set more like Mobley though, and it works. It is working for Mobley. Like I don't see him like.
We ain't talking about no Mobley, man. We talking about
I'm telling you the comparison though, bro.
Atlanta Hawks. We talking about we getting him to play center and to be our center. We want him to grow, get stronger, and learn everything he needs to learn.
But Kool-Aid, even if he is the center, Okongwu will be the 4.
It's gonna take time.
Okongwu will be the 4.
Dude, Okongwu need to be gone. That's what he need to be.
But Kool-Aid, even if you won't start to play center, the way defense is, he's gonna end up switching on someone anyway.
Right, I understand that,
but it doesn't matter. I mean, he's gonna be on who he's gonna be on.
Right,
it don't matter.
He can move on the perimeter.
He ain't gonna be in the paint. He gonna be. Kool-Aid,
who's the 4? Kool-Aid, who's the 4?
If Congo is not on here,
if you don't want to come at the 4, who's the 4?
Who's the 4? It could be JJ at the 4 and Hunter at the 3, or vice versa. We don't need no double O. We need that's where. Let me understand what I'm saying. That way you won't be top heavy defense. You won't be top heavy offense. You're gonna always have someone on the floor that's gonna score, and you're gonna have someone on the floor that's gonna defense. You put double O on the floor, you got to create. You got to create offense for him. I mean, double. That's what you got to do. We don't need that, man. I'm talking about when you got Hunter on the floor. Hunter can create his own shot.
I don't see Hunter. I don't see Hunter returning. I don't see Hunter returning as a starter.
Huh? If he would have to in double O, the only thing double O can do is come off the bench as a center, man. When we go small, first of all, double O is too small to be center. Period.
Bro, like why y'all keep saying he height wise, he's not like just pushover though, bro. Like no, I understand he's not a pushover, bro. Like y'all be so quick to say, he's height wise. Like everything is based on height. I understand that. Like we have to compensate for Trey. But bro, we literally seen double O. Listen, can I talk, Kool-Aid?
Go ahead.
Can I talk?
Go ahead.
We literally watch, like, how old is double O? 22? 23? 22. We literally watch this man.
22, I think 23.
He has developed, he's doing something that Clip has never done. He's added something to his game every year. And when he was put in that starting role, what was the numbers, Matt? 16 and 8?
16 and a half, 8 with 2 blocks. 16, 8, and 2.
Right. And folks have to realize, like, those are not pushover numbers. Of course, like we want him to be bigger. We want him to be taller. It's not gonna happen, bro. We either gonna trade him or we gonna start him.
No,
I mean, we gotta do something with double O. He's not trash though.
I ain't saying he total trash.
Wasn't he like him and Jaylen Johnson were like what top 10 in defense or some shit like that? I forgot the stat. It's in my phone somewhere.
They have a good connection too.
Top 10. They're both top 10 in ISO. Top 10 in ISO defense.
Right. Like I just don't get it. Like I don't know, man. I understand like we're undersized.
So Darren, what's your issue with that group? With that grouping?
I mean, I've been sitting here thinking about it, and honestly, it's not bad. I mean, I'll admit that.
On 2K.
Say what?
Bro, I'm just lost on who the hell Hawks fans want, bro. Every time we throw out a name, no.
It'll be far on 2K.
Bro, this shit crazy.
Yeah,
because
my only problem would be my main problem would be I don't think JJ can play 3. Not right now. I don't think he has the handles to play 3.
Okay. But even if it's so there, like you do that,
I actually would agree with that.
That lineup, that starting 5 is gonna be the same thing. Like I said, and I feel like I've always tried to say through over the past.
Well, you still think it's gonna be too small?
Seasons now. Yeah, bro. I tell you, like, bro, like if y'all don't pay attention, even before doing that, we're constantly like 3 out of 5 positions undersized. And that's going to be the same thing. Like Rashad, it would be okay to have Double O being the undersized center if you didn't have an undersized backcourt of your point and your shooting guard. You can't roll out 3 out of a total of 5 being undersized. Like, can we just stay at one guy being undersized and then let everybody else be at least average positional height to start with?
I
Like,
can't argue.
I mean, yeah, I'm saying like as undersized based on height. I'm not saying like as far as like, but I mean, I haven't really seen people go after Mitchell. He locks in on defense. Like he's not a bad defender, so that's what I'm saying.
I mean, you get
one thing though, Mike.
I get what you're saying though, Mike. I get what you're saying height wise.
I mean, he started out his career as an elite defender. He started out his career as an elite defender. So I think Mike and Darren, I think the issue is like, okay, if we don't get Mitchell, right, we got to find somebody that they believe is a seamless fit with what Quinn is trying to do. So maybe it is Ingram, right? It seems like Ingram would just be the height thing, right? Because we're small,
right?
We want to overcompensate and get Ingram and put him at the 3 and have JJ and then go get Sar, right? So now we're big everywhere. But it may not fit.
Ingram ain't got the right internal makeup, though.
So I agree with that too. But Mike, to your point though, I think that we need to recognize.
So I'm saying, but to Rashard's question, like, who do y'all want then?
I will answer that in a few.
We don't want Mitchell.
I answer.
We don't want.
Go ahead, Mary.
Mike, to your point, you have to recognize how we're undersized. We're undersized by weight and strength. We got 2 guards that are less than 200 pounds. That's the problem. And every time there's a pick set, we don't have anybody that'll run through a pick. Anytime there's somebody that needs to post up, we don't have anybody that can stand up against the post up because we got 2 guards that are less than 200 pounds. I mean, 185 pounds and maybe $165. We got a small guard lineup weight-wise and strength-wise.
Right. Okay.
Now,
that's what I meant to say.
One benefit to Mitchell. I told you he's 210. He's got muscles. He's an athlete. I think that makes a difference. I don't like that he's 6'3". If he was 6'5", I'd love it.
He can foul. He can make harder foul. But nah, man. But I mean I understand, man. I understand. It's just that that helps. But when it comes down to winning basketball, and ultimately we're gonna get there. Like, we'll be a lot better season team. We'll be a lot more solid and stuff. But I just know when it really come down to it, the jump slow down, or they get to certain things and everything like that. Because somebody just put it in thing how like Brunson cooked Mitchell or something like that though. But you can push all you want.
Did Mitchell get hurt or something in that last part of that series?
Yeah, he missed the last 2 games.
Okay.
I mean,
he been hurt.
Mike, let me ask you this though, Mike. Have you ever seen anybody ISO Mitchell? Have you ever seen them hunt Mitchell?
ISO Mitchell. To be honest with you, I ain't necessarily watching them like the Hawks.
I think DJ put it 41 points up on
I don't watch nobody as much as I watch the Hawks though.
Hey, that time when they thought Mitchell was gonna cook us, I think DJ put 40 points up on.
And both the Cavs series boring, bro. Cavs playoff games is boring without LeBron. I don't even watch them. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Put them on NBA TV every time. Like, I'm not trying to watch them.
Put them on TNT.
But I mean, I understand what I just like that can be there. So basically, he can push somebody away. But if he not doing his work earlier with the size and stuff, and just allow people to get to their spot, that junk ain't gonna matter too much or whatever. Especially if you playing a solid offensive guy, because you ain't gonna waste too much, bro. It's just gonna be a simple, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put the ball in your face. I ain't gonna put it on the ground. I'm just gonna turn around and shoot that hoe over you. It's just simple as that. So it's just. We just put ourselves at an unnecessary more. If you don't have to do extra stuff defensively, then don't. Like, that's what I'm saying. But if that's the team that we got, then okay, you can make it work. You got a plan. You got to do X, Y, and Z. You can overcome the defaults. I'm just saying, like, can we not put ourselves at a handicap? That's all I want. I don't want to put us at the handicap. So answer the question about a who. That's what you about to get to? A who, right?
I want to know from Mike, who do you like?
Yeah, I mean, like,
we probably can't get him, but for me, like the game and everything to put next to Trey, the 2 guard, freaking Paul George.
Yeah, but we can't get him.
That's what I'm saying. But if you can get that to put next to Trey, like, bro, now we cooking. Now I feel like now it's like, okay, you got Sarge, and like, okay, let's go. Why are you looking like that, Matt? Like, dude,
Mike, I like Tari
you
Eason.
Want a third? Hold on,
from Houston. Tari Eason, I think would be real good too.
You want a 36-year-old?
Hey man, Matt, this
Come on,
like, I don't think you be hearing all the way, bro. You don't. I don't think you be listening all the way, bro. Did I not say that we not necessarily get him? But I'm just using the frame, the canvas of a basketball player. That whatever you want to call it. I'm just using that style, frame, and player.
I get what
you're
saying.
Bro.
I get what you're saying because I was
not
on that boat too. I was on that.
George.
Right, I was on that train too.
But you guys who watch the NBA a lot more than me, like Darian threw out Easton or something. If Easton fits that mold or something like that, then okay.
That's what he's saying, Matt. Like that player is not out there right now. But if we're looking for a type of player,
I know he's talking about the archetype, but I mean, like,
is he in the draft then or something?
Yeah, I know the archetype. That guy ain't.
I'm talking Paul George, the player right now. I would take him.
He would cost too much. He would cost too much. And he's old.
I don't care. Because again, I'm not taking Donovan Mitchell.
They're not paying him no, bro.
But
how old is Paul George? 36?
If he's 36, I don't mind him.
Okay, fellas,
I just want it to be. It would have to be like, could we win next year or the year after?
Right.
So we have to be getting him to win now. But we get him to win this year because we know that's what's going to take us over the top.
We're not. I said true, but I'm just saying. So what are y'all suggesting? Donovan Mitchell?
Nah,
I'm not. That's what the talk started out there.
Because we keep changing from Bi, then I'm hearing Donovan Mitchell. I really don't want
that's what the spec.
Foot, who do you want, Foot?
You know what I'm saying?
Foot, I've been watching the last 3 shows. You still haven't said who you want, who you wanted on the team.
I think I mentioned it.
Well, so what is your ideal lineup? Because I'm just curious.
So let me say this. Then.
Well, realistic.
Let me say this.
What's out there right now?
Let me talk. I ain't looking to all the free agents and availability because when I talk, I want to make sure that those guys are available to either probably traded or something, right? So I don't have no real details specific. I don't sit down like that, like a lot of people. So I want to make sure I speak intelligent. But I will take a Paul George right now. I will do that because of the type of player he is. Now, as our overall lineup, it's too many moving parts right now. My whole thing for now, I don't think we're gonna. I keep talking about the future. That's why I keep talking about trade. That's why I keep talking about trade. I keep talking about the future because I don't think we can do that in no time soon in next year for sure. That's just my opinion. So that's what I'm focusing more so on is the future. We got too many freaking holes to fill, right? As far as players, I want to see them young guys get some burn. If that makes sense. I want to see the Kobe's, the Mojis. I want to see them to start. I want them to start getting some burn. Because right now, we're in a huge flux right now. What can we do to make this team competitive next year? Right.
Hey, that's the only thing I agree with you on except moving Trey. I want to see the young boy get burned too, but moving Trey is the only thing I disagree with you on.
Well, again, and I feel it, and that ain't personal. For like I keep telling people, think I hate Trey. No, I'm talking about what our makeup is, our team, our deficiencies right now. Trey gonna ask out. So get something for it now. Let's just keep it 100. It's the writing's on the wall. Kool-Aid, you already say he up out of here. The writing is on the wall.
Well, things. The number 1 draft pick have changed everything.
It changed.
It changed. Yeah, the number 1 draft pick have changed everything. If you see things getting quiet, now see everybody always talking about when I go in my thing, and I be seeing my proposals. Mm-hmm. I'm seeing several proposals now for DJ to be traded.
One of them get traded.
I mean the proposal with DJ going to the Pelicans. DJ going to the Lakers.
But let me ask you
DJ going to Detroit.
DJ is gold, bro.
Well, let me ask everybody this. What can be done this offseason to make this team a contender?
Well, we just got the number 1 draft pick. We already got the player.
That's one player. What can be done?
I'm telling you.
I mean,
already watch and see what I would say. What's gonna be done? What's gonna be done? What I see as a possibility. Let me just say this: if any of those proposals that I've been seeing that been popping up, and the one that sounds the strongest is that we probably going to end up. Let me just say this. Huh?
You finna say what I think.
Huh?
You finna say what I think you finna say. Go ahead.
But the proposal is really is the biggest one. The main one is BI with the Pelicans. Okay. Either Double O or Clinton is going to be in that trade with DJ for a second round pick. That's the one that is closer that I see that may happen. The second one that I see that was in a proposal that may happen is going back to that mid trade that DJ was going to go to the Lakers, and that Reeves and Marchara, whatever his name is, can't say his name, trade. That was the other one that was a proposal that the Hawks turned down. I just don't see the. I'm just talking about. I'm just telling you what I'm reading, man. I ain't saying what this ain't my opinion. I'm telling you proposals that I have read. That's all.
What's your starting five?
My starting five? Well, you know my starting five is Trey, Vic, B.I., JJ, and Sar. That's my starting five.
Who coming out the bench?
Hey, man, that's a championship with Vic star.
Hey, who coming off the bench? Kobe go. Listen, you want to know who coming off the bench?
Yeah.
Okay. Kobe gonna be now. What happened? Whoever is traded, if Clint Capella is traded, then Double O gonna come off the bench.
Get what you want.
Huh?
Go ahead and trade who you want.
If let me just say what I say. Now, if Double O is traded, then Clint gonna come off the bench. Okay. If Hunter is not traded, Hunter gonna come off the bench. If Bogey is not traded, Bogey gonna come off the bench. Then you're gonna have Kobe gonna come off the bench to bag up Trey. And then you still got Moji. We need to go ahead and get rid and replace. Now listen what I'm finna say. Now this is gonna be the funny part. But we need to go and replace Bruno with Big Frank the Tank.
I know you
go get him. We need to replace Bruno. Because let me tell you why I say that.
I think somebody else a question. So my question, we can contend and compete for a championship with that lineup.
Oh yeah. Cause let me tell you something. We got to the Eastern. Let me tell you look at the bench. Look what we got to the Eastern Conference Final with.
No, I got it. What about you? What's your squad? Starting five and bench next year.
I mean, to me, like I said, it's two paths. It's Trey, Kobe, Ingram, Johnson, Sar. Or it's Trey, Mitchell, JJ, Sar, and Akamu. It's one of those two, most likely.
All right.
And I would say out of the two options, I would go with Mitchell. Because with BI. If it's BI in the starting lineup, then it's for me, it's Kobe, Lundy. Whether we keep Dre or go get a free agent, Najee Marshall, or whoever we get as a free agent at the 3.
No, he's doing the bench.
Okay, gotcha.
But he said he's gonna start Kobe at the 2 though with Trey. Yeah.
Hell no, I'm not starting Kobe. I don't think he's ready.
Okay, what's your bench, man?
Or go get a shooting guard. Caleb Martin is a free agent.
Caleb Martin.
That's fine.
What about Bruce Brown?
So Trey, Kobe.
That'd be good.
Sorry, Caleb Martin.
Bruce Brown.
I don't know. I don't know if I would want to put Bruce at my 2, but I mean, I would take him off.
That's what he's playing.
Take him off the bench.
I mean, he reminds me more of like a Josh Hart.
So all right, so line up. So Trey, so Trey, Kobe.
It's pinned, Lou. The link ain't pinned no more.
There to put with Trey.
Yeah, the link is
I don't know about the spacing.
I think he heard me. It's pinned in the chat, Lou.
I thought it was.
I just think
so Trey, Kobe, Ingram, JJ, and Sar. Off the bench.
Shout out to Eminem's good, bye.
Somebody has a backup point guard. I gotta look at the market team available.
I don't know what it is. At the 2,
I would do Lundy. I will get rid of Bogey, get Lundy at the backup 2. Whoever we go out and get in free agency at the 3, whether it's Najee Marshall or whomever else we go get at the backup 3. You got Mo at the backup 4, and then whoever doesn't start between the Okongwu and Sarr at the backup 5. I think that's the most straightforward path.
Okay.
Next season.
All right,
I like Caleb.
What's your
Hey, one thing we got to agree on, we got to get rid of Trent Favre.
Say he going to net. Well, I think everybody agree on that. But who?
I mean, yeah.
Who you
I agree. I somewhat agree. The only person I would swap out is probably Buffkin. I'll try to make a run at Caleb Martin. We need that point of attack defender, man. And I want somebody that's experienced already, because Buffkin, he really didn't play a lot last year, man. So this year, like it would kind of be like a learning curve. And if Trey's ready to win now, we really don't have time for that right at the moment. So I was thinking Caleb Martin. So my starting lineup will probably be Trey, Caleb, B.I.
Vlad, what up?
B.I., JJ, 00/Sarr.
What's your bench?
Oh, man.
If you ain't thought about it, you just ain't thought about it, because I hadn't. So.
No, I thought about the bench. I'm just torn on the bogey part and the Hunter. I want to keep Hunter and bogey because every top team has that sharpshooter.
Everybody hate bogey, but you need
no.
Bro, coming off the bench.
No.
I don't understand what's the hate.
Nobody hates bogey.
You need bogey.
I want you to talk. Rashad, I agree with both of those. Yeah, I agree.
You need a sharpshooter.
No, you don't. He can go. Bro. He can go.
We're trying to win.
Bogey and Clint were part of the first.
We got Lundy.
Hey, listen,
we got Lundy.
Let Rashad finish.
Everybody giving they projected.
Oh, my bad.
You finished, Rashad?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I was gonna say, get rid of Clint. I don't want
Clint gone.
He's gone.
I don't want to jump in. I just wanted to say this one point is that Clint and Bogey were part of the old regime, and it's okay to get rid of them.
I hear you.
Go ahead, Mike. You have went dark. I ain't know you stepped away.
So we got old regimes,
you got a starting five. You got a starting five. You got a squad
within a 5-year window. All right, here we go. This is my starting five, and it ain't gonna happen. Okay, it's not gonna happen. But this is my starting five. And I'll beat y'all starting five. Let me stop. But anyway, I'm gonna keep Trey. So that's a surprise. So Trey,
I talked you into that.
Trey, we're gonna go with my boy. We're gonna go with my boy Bitcoin at the 2. Then we're gonna put Paul George at 3. And then we're gonna go JJ and Sarr, and we smacking all y'all. Hey, y'all can move on past me, man. That's just my.
I was riding with you till you said Vic.
Hey, what's your man?
Y'all underestimate Bitcoin, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all underestimate Bitcoin as a guard.
Mike, you got a bench?
Bitch. Shoot. Dang, I guess we won't have to move nobody to get PG, technically, right? And then, yeah, if I trade DJ, man, I'll probably both of my bitch and line up even more. So, man, I mean, you still have Bogey coming off the bench.
You need more money than you need.
I probably salary dump double O, because we gotta do that every year. We gotta meet our salary dump quota. So I'm a salary dump. I'm a salary dump double O. That's what I'm gonna do. But we got, we still got Bogey. Moji gonna be my Nas off the bench. He gonna be like Nas for me. Like I said, I get some solid pieces in here, man. Move DJ for something, man. Go give me some.
We gonna get what we gonna get some that gonna fit with DJ. We gonna get some.
All right. So, Marion, what about you?
On day one, first preseason game, my starting five is gonna be Trey, DJ, JJ, Sarr, and either OO and OO.
You said DJ?
DJ.
Yep.
All right.
That man gone, bro.
What's your bench?
My bench is gonna be same bench we got now. Hunter.
So we ain't trading nobody.
I gotta look at each trade. I'm not sold on BI. I'm not 100% sold on Mitchell. I think BI is too injury prone. I think Mitchell is, I don't know, too much money. and the size argument.
I'm not doing
I think that our defense. I think that we haven't really looked at our team being healthy at all. But I think that SAR helps our defense.
Okay.
So I would keep everything.
Oh no, we're not falling for that again, are we?
I'll keep everything the same until a good trade comes along. But I'm not taking a bad trade. I'm not taking Hachimura and whoever they got over there in LA. I'm not taking that deal. No, not at all.
Okay.
That's a bad deal, man. I'm telling you.
You gonna take it for DJ?
No. Hachimura and
AR?
So
Hachimura and Reed. I'm just telling you what was the proposal. There was another proposal with Detroit for one of those.
The same team,
one of those
only adding
Thompson
a rookie
twins.
center.
Yep. Until I find a good deal.
Is that what you said, Mary?
Until I find a good trade.
What? How long is that going to take? 2
Whenever
years,
y'all
3
ready.
years,
Let me see what we
5
can do.
years.
First off, let's see what we can do with the team we got, and then if it's a good trade comes along, we make a trade.
Let Lou.
I'm not winning it back.
All right, Lou, let me see your team, Lou.
That you're running it back, right?
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. All right, Darren.
They're not,
Go ahead.
Okay.
Ain't that the definition of
So
insanity?
mine's different. Mine's different from everyone because I think this team has to get rid of one of these guys. I think Houston has to get rid of Tari Eason or Jabari Smith. I'm going to go with they're going to get rid of Tari Eason. So I'm going Trey, Tari, JJ, Sar, and OO is my starting five.
Explain Eason game to me for me, Darren.
Eason's not a 2, is he? More like a 4, huh?
I mean, Eason's a 3. He's a 3. He's a pure 3.
No, he's not a 2.
I said
4.
He's a
I
4.
said 3.
He's like a 3.
He's a
4.
We're circling the block.
You had him at your 2, though, right?
Say what?
You had him at your 2.
Yeah, he said 2, right? Yeah, you had him at
He's
2.
like
You had him at the 2.
3 then.
Oh,
Doesn't
nah,
matter.
Okay, go ahead.
So
But-
who had 2?
Okay, let me switch it. Give me Trey. Give me Vit. Give me.
He can't shoot.
Who can't
Bro.
shoot?
Hey, let him finish. Hold on. Let him finish.
Hold on, man.
Go ahead, Darren.
Give me Trey. Give me Vit.
This man Tari Eason can shoot.
Give me JJ.
Mm-hmm.
And give me Sar as my 5.
Star 5. All right, what's your bench?
Wow, boy.
All right. Then give me Bogey coming off the bench. Give me Kobe coming off the bench.
I forgot about
Oh
Kobe.
my god.
Give me JJ coming off the bench. I mean, not JJ. Give me
Mo.
Hunter will be still there.
Mo.
Drake coming off the bench.
Mo.
Bruno. I'm taking Bruno. I still want Bruno. And whoever else is left. That's 9.
But you gotta have Mo G in that thing.
Oh,
man.
yeah, give me Mo G. Thank you.
Mo G got to be in the rotation.
You got to have Mo G gonna be that man, man. I'm telling you.
Let me remind everybody what
Darren.
Looting it.
Hey, bro.
Yo.
Let me remind y'all.
I'm not taking Ryan Hartenstein.
I asked, pick your squad.
Who was competitive?
Pick your squad that can compete this year for a championship.
Shit. Well, no, that's why I was not doing that.
That's what I asked. That's what I mean. I'm reiterating that because y'all.
Darren, you naming a.
Well, you did say championship, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't say championship.
I ain't worked out my game move though.
This will put us on the championship road.
Lou, what you got, Lou?
Well, this will put us on the championship road.
Hey, we trying to build a YMCA.
Make it a reality. Try to keep it a reality, like Lou.
Well, yes, for sure. I'm going to start it off with this though.
Finna get Ant-Man.
Now,
LeBron,
Solo Hill, and JC. Those guys were on the squad that we went far into the playoffs.
Who?
Snell and Solo Hill, right? Solomon Hill. Okay. Now, with that said,
Snell is retired.
Dude,
He just was making a point, man.
Making a point, man.
Think about the prototype of that person. He wasn't a shooter. He wasn't a scorer. He was a defensive guy first. These were defenders that were vets. Anyways.
No, pick
The
somebody
guys on our team. Hold on. The guys on our team. I'm dissecting our team. The guys on our team that we need to make decisions on is Dre, Double O, Clint, Bogey, and DJ. Everybody agrees with that, right? These are the guys that need to either stay or be traded, right? Everybody agrees with that?
Can you say those again?
I agree.
Dre, Double O, Clint, Bogey, and DJ.
Correct.
Half the team. But
Half
yeah.
the damn team.
Well, Lou, why you include Double O in that, Lou?
Man, get out your personal feelings. Don't answer that.
We need to make a decision on him. I'm
No,
making my
just saying
decision.
he's in the first year of a 5-year contract. That's all.
Man, let him talk, man. Let him talk.
Okay, so out of these guys, I think we have to keep either Dre or Double O because they are good defenders. They're solid players to be on the basketball team. I'd like to be able to keep both of them. And if we did that, then that means we'd have to trade Clint, Bogey, and DJ. For Clint, Bogey, and DJ, if we could get another pick, some salary relief, and a player like BI, I would be all about that.
Yeah.
Y'all can be about BI, but BI does what we would need here. He does what Trey needs him to do, which is hit open shots. He doesn't have to take any of the pressure. He doesn't have any of the pressure on him at all.
Okay, Lou, give us those 5.
Unlike Zion,
Give us a 5.
Trey will be there in the playoffs. Trey will be there in the playoffs.
What's your 5?
What's your 5?
Hold on, guys. We have a big ass team, right? Y'all were here for a long time. I just wanted to say all this shit. Vit, Mo, Kobe, and Bruno are going to be the bench guys.
Vit, Mo, Kobe. Okay.
That leaves us with Trey, JJ, and Sar.
Hey, Matt gonna owe me some money to get on this team.
And if we draft Sar, so with those 3 as potential starters, and we have a BI. We add a BI to the roster, and then we put in Double O, or we bring in free agents like KCP, Bruce Brown, or Nick Claxton. Then we can slow roll Sar.
None of them
start Nick Claxton.
He 25 million, Lou. That's not happening.
If we got rid of Clint, Bogey, and DJ, that's about 60 million. Now, what number are you talking about?
No, you finish with your thing. We're gonna get into this.
Okay. No. I was saying KCP. And or Bruce Brown and or KCP and Nick Claxton. That
make it reality.
This is my reality. This is as a smart basketball GM. If you want my reality, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna draft probably the wrong player. And
go ahead, man. I got you. KCP, go ahead.
Okay, so then I would have a starting lineup of Trey, BI, JJ, Double O, and Sar or Dre, depending on who you wanted to go with.
BI at the 2?
Who's at the 2 guard?
BI. So if we didn't get BI, then we would go Trey, KCP, JJ, Sar, and Double O or Nick Claxton. I really think we should go after Nick Claxton. Nick Claxton is
y'all trying to put Brandon Ingram at KCP.
Nick Claxton and KCP are Atlanta guys.
Hey, yeah, that's my cuz right there, KCP.
Costs about $25 million a year.
Hold on, Matt. Let him finish,
So that's it. So my starting lineup, our roster would have Trey, JJ, Sar, a BI type of free agent or BI. Then we would have Vit, Mo, Kobe, Bruno, and then either Double O or Dre or both of them. And we wouldn't have Clint, we wouldn't have Bogey, we wouldn't have DJ. Those are the guys I would say.
I think my lineup beating all y'all because
I don't see anybody beating
and I'm trading DJ to LA, so I'm gonna have Rui and Austin Rivers on the team too. So
that's it, Lou.
We beating all y'all.
Yeah, so
okay, you right on. You right on my take real quick. Man, I think we got a championship team, Mike.
That's what like. Why would you get Claxton if we're drafting Sar? We're gonna have 4 centers because you said Bruno. You said Bruno, Sar, Double O, and Claxton that you'll keep. So why would we have 4?
So is Sar playing the 5 or the 4?
So to me, Sar would play the 4, and he would also be the bench. So Nick Claxton, we get him for the couple years, and while that way Sar doesn't have to come out, and I mean that would be perfect because then he could just be an energy guy off the bench like Double O was.
Hey, Foot, I want to say something to you.
We doing that.
All right, go ahead.
Can I say something? I want to talk about Sar. 9.3 points.
Let me get my take. Real quick.
Go ahead.
All right, so everybody's asking about my 5. I don't have a 5 because I don't think we're competing for a championship next week. That's why next year. That's why I specifically asked the question that way.
Oh, so it's a trick question.
This nigga was gonna ask us a trick question. Oh, I got you. We ain't winning anyway.
Foot a fortune teller. I'm a fortune teller too. We're gonna compete for a championship.
To be real, I said realistic. right? That's because everybody's talking about do this, do that. But I said, are we competing for a championship next year? Folks like, yeah. I said, what's your starting five that's going to compete? We're not competing for a championship next year.
We compete with
That's
my
what you
line.
say. I say we are.
Hold on. This is why I said, I told y'all since day one.
Start off
Trey gonna be up out of here. If San Antonio listens,
you build your way there.
Again,
There's so many ways to do this year. There's so many ways to do this.
Our is short. Trey finna be up out of here. When Trey finished, he's finna ask out. Let's just be 100 about it. He get ready to ask out if he win.
When do you hold on? When do you think that's gonna happen?
Where did that come from?
3, right? Hold on. 3 years on the contract, right?
Where that come from? Hold on now. Where that come from now?
Hold on.
The third is saying that because he want him out.
Hold on.
Okay.
No, it's not. The third year's an option. So if we ain't winning, we're just gonna lose him. So go ahead and trade him now because we're in turmoil. So and build up assets.
Why is that?
So,
why is that the
But
suggestion?
can we not go through this argument again about Trey Young being traded and argue about asset stuff? Let's go on beyond that.
Huh?
You've been doing that for the last past 3 shows, man.
You got your opinion like it's different.
I ain't no more wrong with your opinion, but I'm just saying this. You going over with this over and over and over again, man.
No, because y'all challenged me. So
no, we don't. We gonna challenge you because it's nonsense, bro. You know why you gonna get challenged. You know why you gonna get challenged because it's nonsense.
So let me say one word. Frank Kaminsky. How about that?
You know what Frank Kaminsky did?
Lynn.
Let me tell you what Frank. You know what Frank Kaminsky did.
Alex Lynn.
Frank Kaminsky played with the Suns. Frank Kaminsky was the center that helped the Suns get to a championship. You know Frank Kaminsky beat your boy. You know Frank Kaminsky beat your boy in the final four. Who playing for the Timberwolves right now? He kicked his butt. Go look at the game. How Frank Kaminsky put the whoop on your boy, Cat. He put a whooping on Cat. Go look at it. Frank Kaminsky, brother. Go look at Frank Kaminsky helping the Suns get to that championship before he busted his knee up. Go look at that, brother.
How do we get on Frank Kaminsky?
Matt, I just interviewed somebody.
All I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna say based off of I know you don't believe in print journalism, but
believe in what now, Matt?
The established reports out of the combine, is that Trey Young they're not looking to trade Trey. They're looking to keep him and build a good team around him. So
let's see if they can. Here's the thing: are they going to do it?
Assume he's going to stay.
Man, I don't care what they say. I deal in results.
But hey, can I ask what y'all guys? Okay, can I just say out of Dre?
I just said that.
Matt, let me ask you this, and then it goes out to everybody. But Dre, 00, Clint, Bogey, and DJ. Just go through that name and then say trade or keep.
That's fair enough. I like that. Go ahead.
Okay, you said DJ.
Yeah, DJ's on the list. Bogey, Clint, 00, and Dre.
DJ trade.
Okay.
Trade. So Bogey trade. DJ trade. Bogey trade. I'm keeping a combo. I just signed him to a 5-year extension. I'm keeping him. Bro. So
okay. All right. I want to hear everybody.
He said DJ Capella, Bogey, trade. They all got to go.
Yeah, it's just to clarify, DeAndre, 00, Clint, Bogey, and DJ. These are my problem guys on the squad.
Exactly. They are. You are certainly right, Lou. You're certainly right, Lou.
DeAndre.
So, Foot, what's your take on it?
I'm keeping DeAndre, and I'm keeping a combo.
I'm going to go through the lineup.
All right, DeAndre, 00, Clint, Bogey, and DJ.
Oh, I go all of them. So I'm trading them.
To me, those are the problem guys.
This is why I see there's a reality. Go ahead. I wait till my turn. Tell me my turn. I did not say what I got to say about that. I'm sorry.
All right. 00 getting traded. DJ I'm keeping. Dre I'm keeping. Who else?
Clint.
Clint traded at the deadline next year.
Okay, and then I think you didn't get DeAndre, did you?
Yeah, I'm keeping him.
Okay, you keeping DeAndre. 00, you keeping.
No, I'm trading 00.
Okay, Clint, you are trading at the deadline. Bogey,
Trade the deadline.
And then Bogey.
Oh, Bogey. I'm trading.
Okay, and then DJ.
I'm keeping.
Okay.
Hey, Foot, real quick. You said you're gonna trade Clint at the deadline and then trade 00. So I'm assuming you're gonna get another big man out of one of those trades.
Absolutely, I need to get some more. And I like Claxton too. So the only reason I'm saying trading Clint at the deadline because I don't think we're gonna be able to get rid of him with that salary right now. Now, if I could, I'd trade him immediately. But I just realistically, I think we're gonna have to wait till the deadline. So we can get Claxton up in here. You know, we got Sar. That's why I said Sar could probably be 4. We got some problems we don't have to resolve. If we draft Sar,
right,
we got some real decisions to make as far as where he's going to play. If that makes sense.
Have you considered drafting a wing at all and going free agent center? Would you be upset with that?
I'm not opposed to drafting another big, or let's say if we get the 4 and 8 pick, I'm not opposed to anything, to be honest with you. Because again, we're in a situation where the cards are in our hands. What happens this year is going to tell the future of the Hawks for years to come. In my opinion, it's very important that we get this right because of where we're sitting right now with that number 1 pick. It's very important for us to get this right, and we can go so many ways, so many trades, so many pickups, and I don't know what they're going to do. I would assume they're going to draft Sar. I'm going to assume that, but the Hawks do Hawks things. So.
Darian, I interrupted you before. What do you think about those guys? What would you do with those guys?
Let me see.
If you need me to go to DeAndre, 00.
Okay, so DeAndre, I'm keeping.
00.
Keep.
Clint.
Trade.
Bogey.
Trade.
DJ.
Trade.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of people to trade. Somebody said
for me, I'm trading Bogey because I feel like they drafted Seth Lundy to do what Bogey does now.
Yeah.
But Seth Lundy's a much better defender than what Bogey.
Much better.
I agree.
Mike, what you got on those guys?
He's smaller than Bogey though. I like Lundy, but
I like Lundy. He's skinnier.
Bogey's what 6? Bogey's what 6?
Lundy more physical though.
I think
what is this obsession with height?
I'm just saying, bro.
That's obsession with height. My goodness.
I'm saying, bro. If you're a shooter, I'm saying if you're a quote unquote shooter, I'm just saying, bro. Like that's what. Okay, you asked me what's my exception with height. So when an offensive perimeter player is going or something like that, what coaches put on them? What type of player they put on them?
Somebody tall. Hey, what would you do if we traded? What would you do if we traded for DeAndre Ayton? What would you do if we traded for DeAndre Ayton and matched him up with Sar?
I don't want Ayton.
Hold on, man. What? I was supposed to answer something.
You're gonna answer my shit about the.
Slow down.
Let's go around the horn, man. I'm getting anxious. I want
to hear Mike. I want to hear Mike. Mike, what do you got? DeAndre?
Yeah, there we go.
What are you gonna do, DeAndre?
What I'm gonna do with DeAndre? Man, it all depends. I think I keep Dre.
All right, 00.
00, I'm trading. Here's the reason why. I believe with the SAR draft pick, you basically get what you would ideally hope 00 would be or could be or whatever. Like I feel like you replace him. Like I feel like like
even if he only gives you 10 points, that's literally what 00 is giving you.
I'm just saying, like the argument of him needing the center to be able to hedge out, to do X, Y, Z, all this type of stuff. Like I feel like I replace him, and therefore I would just want another. I'd slick keep Bruno for like a backup or something like that because I'm not starting 00. I'm not starting 00, and we already got Trey. Still got Trey. I told y'all I'm against going any other positions on the side. So since you got Trey, the other 4 gonna need to fit that position. So if 00 can't be a full-time power forward, then he gonna have to go.
It don't matter. It don't matter their skill set. It just matter their height. That's it.
You would have
matter their skill set.
It can be their skill set. I just said I replaced the skill set. I acknowledged it. I replaced his skill set, and I still got Jaylen Johnson.
No,
if
Mike,
I didn't
said
have
it doesn't
Jaylen
matter your
Johnson
skill
and
set. I
potentially
said it doesn't
Sarr.
matter your skill set.
Damn,
You get it
Carlos.
on call.
I'm not saying it doesn't matter. Listen again, man. This is why I be like, God, what they teach you in North Carolina, bro?
Keep it chill.
I heard what you said.
Comprehension, bro.
Mike,
I learned
Mike,
comprehension
Mike, I
skills in
heard what you
elementary
said,
school in
Mike.
DeKalb County.
I said
South
you
DeKalb County was
only care
sucks,
about
bro.
height.
No, like I said, you're not hearing me, bro.
Height.
I
You only care
literally
about height.
acknowledge. You still talking
Hey,
while
Mike,
I'm talking.
Mike,
That's why
Mike,
you're not
Mike.
hearing, bro.
Okay.
You're
Let's
not
get
What
it
about
on and
Clint? Would you
on. Harry,
trade
you
Clint?
next on this, Marion.
What I'm saying is that I will
Would you trade
trade
Clint?
Double O because I feel like I have the skill that he brings to the table in Alex Sarr and Jaylen Johnson.
Well,
So
this leads me to my
therefore,
next
I
thing.
feel
Do
like
you-
I have reached my peak. Or all I need now, if anything, I want to mix something up with them. And I feel like Bruno would give you that mix up off the bench of being a more physical big and stuff like that you might need to change up from time to time and stuff like that. That's all I'm saying, man. I feel like you can move him.
So let me work with that. So you got Clint now.
Bogey, huh?
With Clint now, are you going to keep Clint? You got to keep Clint if you trade Double O, right?
Not necessarily, but I wouldn't necessarily be fully opposed to him coming off the bench. To be honest with you, I really wouldn't be.
So are you thinking free agent center?
Free agent center that would be fine. That would be fine.
You wouldn't have to get a free agent center if you.
But you trade Double O, whatever, you might can get one back for me.
Okay. Well, so you're not going draft picks with these guys. You're trying to get players back.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to get a player back. I would like.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Bogey. So what about Bogey? You trading Bogey? Is it time? I love Bogey. Bogey's one of my favorite players. When he gets hot, he gets that building rocking.
What are you doing when you're
and
not
when
hot?
and when he cold as hell, he cold as a polar bear's toenail. Stop it. Man, I'm coming, man. You know I'm coming in here to start some shit tonight, right?
Excellent.
I already said that.
Same.
I don't know. It's kind of tough. I think I like Lundy, but I don't think I would put. I don't know if I'm ready for Lundy yet to be getting a lot of minutes per se.
So
then what about DJ?
So I think I'll keep Bogey.
What about DJ?
DJ trading. I mean, if I'm going along with everybody, you know what I'm saying, and keeping Trey, yeah, you trading DJ, man. You're not keeping DJ here.
There's a world for you where you really think DJ and his non-passing ass is a better point guard than Trae Young for us as a Hawks franchise?
It's the wording that you said. I don't think I ever necessarily say a better point guard than Trae. I'm just saying it might be better at the point guard position if you can get
in the modern NBA
at other positions. That's all I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Then because number two, it'll be cheaper. So therefore you can go higher and pay at another position, a wing position, maybe get the scoring there. But if you got JJ and then you got a Veet or other stuff and everything like that, I mean you get the ball movement.
Where's Darius?
Be a genius, but
Kool-Aid, what are you doing with these five guys?
You know, when I mentioned getting rid of those five guys, they said we had no team. Y'all remember when I said get rid of these guys? They said, "Oh, we ain't got no team. We're on the way." I just had to say that part. But the thing is that in reality, I see DJ is going to be traded, and he's going to suck either Okongwu, Double O, or Clint with him. He's going to take one of those guys with him. And who is going to be left with the other guys is going to be the other guys going to be left. So either going to be Clint going to be left or Double O going to be left, whoever DJ take with him. Because they're going to ask for one of those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So Bowie is going to be still here. And Hunter is going to be still here.
You got the link.
I honestly think
what I'm saying. So they're gonna be still here. So.
Hunter, if it ends up, where Hunter stays and I don't think Hunter's a bad basketball player. He's not. He's not interested enough to be a number one, number two, or number three.
And the thing is,
he's even better off the bench.
The thing is, as for me, is that he actually those two guys, if they stay, they have to come off the bench. Bogey have to come off the bench like he's been coming off the bench for the last 2 years. And Hunter have to come off the bench like they started to come off the bench this year.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he would have to do. Clint Capella will have to come off the bench, or Double O will have to come off the bench if they gonna stay. If any one of those stay, they got to come off the bench. And let me say this too. when everybody was looking at Star 9.3 points, he only played 17 minutes.
Right. So
you got me.
So far you,
so when he scored, when y'all look at when they show his scores and his rebounds, and that wasn't a 30-minute or 25-minute game. That was just only 17, 18 minutes he played.
Right. So what you're thinking, basically, if I can recap this real quick. Well, I don't know. I think Doug may be a little hot right there. So if I can recap this with you're saying that we're going to trade DJ, and DJ's going to take to fill salary. He's going to take either Double O or Dre, and then if we
Double O or Clint.
Oh, Double O or Clint, and then like
now Dre have been talked into that, and those three guys have been part of the DJ trade. Clint, Double O, and Dre.
Gotcha. All right. Well then, historian, you're gonna be next, and then I'm gonna go to Marion real quick. I gotta know, you're the Hawks are the harder number one. You think Sar is definitely gonna get drafted? Dre, Double O, Clint, Bogey, and DJ, the problem childs. What are you gonna do with this guy?
Well, first of all, I don't like to trade without knowing who I'm getting back. But I just came up with a 5 trade for Clint, Bogey, and Sadiq for Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis.
Sadiq's not on our team though. He's not. He's a free agent.
I forgot about Sadiq.
Well, we got free
agent. We'd have to sign him to be able to trade him, and I don't think you can do it that fast.
Okay, I think he's restricted though. But
yeah,
what was the trade though? Anyway, you said.
Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah. DJ, if I can get somebody like Mikal Bridges for DJ, I'll do that. But not BI, and I don't think I'd do it for Mitchell either. I think that in terms of Bogey, I think that I like Bogey as a shooter, but I hate his defense. So I would look to trade Bogey. And OO probably traded. Either OO. It depends on what we have. If we bring in Sar, we're gonna need a big man. And like I said before, I'd look to either pick up a Valanciunas or Hardenstein or somebody that's big also.
Mm-hmm.
But that's basically who else is that? Oh, DeAndre Hunter. Honestly, I don't think that with his knee, I don't think that he can be traded. I know we like to populate a whole lot of trades for DeAndre, but the honest truth is, what's going to happen when the other team does the medical examination? Are they going to want to take damaged goods? I don't think they will.
Right.
So for DeAndre, I like him as coming off the bench. I think that he can be a good 15-point per game player, a solid defender. We come off the bench. We can also kind of limit how much he plays. Who else did you say?
Clint, did you mention?
Clint is a hard one because he's an ending contract, and we're gonna need a salary dump at some point. But at the same time, there's a whole lot of other people salary dumping. That's why I looked at the Bucks. The Bucks are already at the second shelf. They're not winning. I think that they're probably going to be looking to get rid of some of their players, and they'll probably be interested in a Clint Capella because he's a salary dump. And they might have somebody that we're interested in. Originally, I looked at it for Bobby Portis because I think that he's a good, usable big man that can hit an outside shot, but he don't make enough. So that kind of thing.
My boy Chauncey's in the house. What up, Chauncey?
Oh, gee.
Man, who the fuck be coming up with this dumb ass shit, bro?
Hey, we all do.
I just got home.
We all do. We just be high and talking shit.
Bro, who the fuck come up with this dumb ass shit? Why the fuck we gonna go and get Donovan?
I think I might be responsible for this particular one.
Why the fuck we gonna go and get Donovan motherfucking Mitchell where we had 2 6'1" motherfuckers in the backcourt?
Oh yeah, that's nonsense. Yeah, that's some nonsense.
What's good, man?
Historian, what do you got on those guys? And then let's go to Chauncey. Let's just let talk after you, historian.
Hey man, no, that's cool. Man, are you gonna let anybody else talk tonight, or you gonna sit here and try to take everything over, man? What's up? You gonna let anybody talk tonight, or what?
He asked let his starter take his start, man.
I'll let y'all.
He didn't ask you a question, Matt.
Man.
Nobody asked you a
anybody talking, you gonna keep interrupting. Because if you gonna interrupt me, I'm gonna sit the hell off the stage tonight. I have no problem.
Yeah, bro. He didn't say Matt who came up with this dumb stuff. He didn't say that. You know, they do say hit dog hollow. All right, so that's the answer.
That's some of the dumbest shit ever.
You know,
bro. So we willing to give up 10 more points a game to score 6 more points a game. That's some of the dumbest shit ever.
I didn't even get so we kind of reverted changed the conversation a little bit to on our team. We got Dre, Double O, Clint, Bogey, and DJ identified as people we need to make decisions on. And I'm trying to ask everybody what to trade them or to keep them. And I think we're a historian, and then Chauncey, you're next.
Wait a minute, Lou. It's not no think. You right here, bro. We right here with it.
You got Doug, Lou. You skilled Doug. He on mute.
Oh, did I?
So let's go ahead and do it like this, man. So I say DJ, again, you see I got him as a background. I ain't giving him up because as a defender, I like him. As a scorer, he definitely can get it off and set up his own shot and don't literally have to have help with having to guard somebody. Just being real with you on that. That's something that he hasn't been deficient on.
If he's going to the rim,
you gonna shut the hell up, or you gonna let me talk?
I'm gonna let you talk, but I just want to.
No. I'm talking about Matt because he was interrupted. He got a bad habit of doing that.
This is something interesting. Let me just ask him some questions, Matt.
Matt, let the DJ man talk.
Hey, historian, let me ask you this: when he's going,
let him talk, man. Let him talk, man.
When he's going to the basket, do you think DJ creates enough of a threat to pass and score at the same time? Because that's the thing that Trey does. It's different that I think really, really kind of we can build on.
That is true. Trey does that, but we also have a guy that can also hit mid-range shots. Because guess what? One of our wing players that was supposed to be a great scorer, DeAndre Hunter, who we took in the first round, can't create his own shot. White Mike says that all the time, and we've all seen it. DJ is a guy that actually can hit a mid-range shot. And he's got height on him. He's got length on him. So I'm going to always take the length and the guy that can also score. Now, I'm not saying nothing bad about Trey because Trey has held his own, but I'm not going to kiss his ass to stay here. If we got to get rid of him, like OG Chauncey said, it's time to get rid of him while he's got some value. I'm sorry.
It is what it is.
No. You asked me a question. You gonna let me? I'm gonna answer this for you.
Let him talk, man. We all got our turn.
No, I just said it is what it is with Trey.
Yeah. All I'm saying is this, man. I don't hate him because guess what? Yeah, we had one good playoff run with him or whatnot. One good playoff run. Now, a lot of people keep forgetting this here. In the last games in the Philly series, you had Red Velvet who came through. And you had Lemon Pepper Lou that came through in the clutch. Your star player is supposed to come through in the end, right? I'm just asking a question. Y'all can nod your head and
I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Let me tell you my opinion since you asked that question. It takes a team to win. It takes a team to win. All those guys that you said made a team. Agreed. It ain't got nothing to do with the star. The star got them involved. The star gave the ball to them, and they did what they supposed to do. And it take a team to win. And no one player wins a championship.
Agreed. But at the same time, let's be real. When the pressure was on him in that time, when we were down in that spot, he disappeared. Like in the Vapors.
In what time?
In that Philly game, the last 2 games in Philly, dog, don't do that.
Man, come on, man. Don't give me that, bro. I went to all those games. Don't even say that. Trey was the main reason why we got
my opinion on that Kool-Aid, dog. You're not finna change that, fam.
Go ahead, man.
What? Look at Chauncey. Hold on. Sorry.
Go ahead.
So we got DJ now, Bogey, Clint, Double O, and Dre.
We didn't ask you to come in here and attack Trey Young. We asked you to come in here and put your team together, man.
And again, I'm sitting here putting that together.
Okay, put your team together. You got DJ at your point guard. Leave Trey out of it.
Hold up. Now you had other people in here talking, and you let that slide, dog. Don't do that.
Hey man, I already told y'all my team would beat all y'all team anyway.
Let's go ahead and get this in because
we talking about a grown man. We talking about
I didn't come in here attacking DJ because I don't like DJ.
We talking about a grown man or a little boy. We talking about a grown man or a little boy.
Frank, man.
Right, let's go ahead and get this out.
Man, we talking about a grown man or a little boy.
Feelings tonight.
What you say, Tracy? We talking about a grown man or a little boy.
We got a good conversation going without attacking anybody. So you just put your team together. That's all.
Nobody took personal shots. What you mean?
It comes with being a star, bro. What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
It comes with being a star.
Put your team together, man. Put your team together, man. With DJ as your starting point guard. That's all.
Hey,
keep Frank out
here's
your
the
mouth,
problem.
man.
If we can't give criticism, what can we do?
Man.
That's the question. It
Man,
comes with that.
but you didn't do what you said you were gonna do. You said you're gonna put your team together.
Again, he asked me a question and I answered it. That's what the hell I did. If you was listening,
Hey, man,
okay, go ahead and
answer
do
the
it,
question,
man.
man.
All right,
Vlad, get control of the panel.
all right,
man.
go ahead, Vlad. Go ahead, Lou. Go
All
ahead
right,
and finish that, man.
So the rest of the guys, DJ, you got Bogey, Clint, Double O, and Dre, and run through those guys. Would you trade them or keep them on your squad? And actually, you didn't get a chance to say your squad, and also give me your starting five.
No, I did not. Thank you. So Bogey, I say Bogey at this point, up and down right now. I trade him. I trade him at this point. And now you said who else was after Bogey?
Clint.
I wait till pretty much his contract is up and then get rid of him.
He breaking my heart. Double O
got him coming off the bench, and I get Sar. That's how I do it.
All right, and then DeAndre.
We ain't gonna be able to get no kind of value for that dude. I'm sorry, we can't get no value for him. So we just stuck with him till his contract comes up.
Yeah. He done bun his knees out covering up for Trey.
Yeah. Oh damn! All right, so what you got on all this? Oh wait. So you want to give your top five or your starting five real quick, and then I'll move to Chauncey.
So that's pretty. So my starting five, since we hadn't traded nobody yet right now. I'm gonna take JJ, of course. I'm gonna take at the center spot right now. I'll take Sar if we draft him. That's who I would start right off the bat. I gotta start him. Next, I would have Hunter because we're not gonna get rid of him. We got to use him as a defender. Then at my shooting guard, of course, I'm gonna go DJ if he's still here, and Trey's gonna be here anyway. So that's my starting five. Now on the bench, I have to say I'm gonna have Vic coming off. the bench. I'm trading. I'm getting rid of Trey Forrest.
We all love Vit here, right? Vit's our guy, right?
Yo, Vit earned his keep. Vit earned his keep.
Man, you just the weirdest dude.
Bro, he from Detroit. What you think?
he earned.
I'm just messing with you, man.
You
know you still my guy. But I'm here's my thing. I'm getting rid of Forrest. Yeah, he earned his keep so far.
I think so.
6'8",
5 around.
I'm keeping Vic. I got Buffkin coming off the bench as well.
Chauncey just waiting.
Chauncey, you know what? I'm not even gonna finish my bench. I'm gonna let my big OG handle this one. Chauncey,
what up, dog?
Hey, big Chauncey, go ahead, bro.
Chauncey, go let Doug, man. Let Doug chime in.
Let Doug go.
Oh, Doug.
I would have to kind of agree a little bit with historians saying. I kind of would like DJ at the one, but I'm not opposed to Trey. I'm not opposed to Trey though. Listen, Matt, we can keep him. We just have to fill out the rest of the roster. Just like I'm talking about perfectly to a T. If we're not gonna do that, we don't need to keep him. But if we are gonna do that, then we should keep him. If we're gonna keep Trey at the one, we need to go get a 6'7", 6'6" 2 guard. We need to go move Jaylen to the 3. Move Double O to the 4, but I don't know if Double O can. I don't know if he's gonna work on his shot. He need to be a sharp. Not a sharp, but a stretch. You need to be a stretch power forward if he's gonna be the 4. And then start at the 5, of course. And then Dre off the bench. We're gonna keep Bogey and keep Vic. And then Kobe Buffin too. What y'all think about that? I don't know.
Doug, can I say this? Double O's nice, but he doesn't provide post presence. He doesn't have post game, and he can't shoot.
He does have post game. I've seen
you want him at a power forward? He's just he should just be a bench guy. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
I just like the size of the
Lou.
Yeah.
Lou, I have a question, Lou.
God damn, what?
Who did Matt extension?
DeMar.
What you mind about Matt?
Who did a
everything?
How can Double O be our Nas when he's 6'8"?
Lou, who did? Hold on, Lou. Who did Conway's extension, Lou?
What's that? Say it again.
Who did a Conway's extension?
Who did a
Conway's extension?
Are you talking about GM?
Conway's extension?
Landry did.
Mm-hmm.
Landry
And
did.
Quinn Snyder was the coach. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So why would they trade him? Why would they trade him 6 months later?
I don't think they're going to trade him. I said bring him off the bench. I say he's a very limited player, but he's a double O. Double O.
Man, listen, bro. Listen. This dude is number 6 overall pick and ain't done shit.
Exactly. But he's a good bench player now. And we got
hold on, let me say this quick. The Hawks are terrible at drafting. Hawks terrible at drafting. We done drafted like 4 top 10 picks.
AJ, package these dudes up. Go get some motherfucking talent that we can use.
Exactly. Hey,
you
Demond,
told me, Matt. You told me they gonna spend money, Matt. Spend money.
I don't think they're gonna spend money. Hey, Demond, I was asking everybody what Dre, Double O, Clint, Bogey, and DJ.
Everybody up here want Vic to be on the team and start.
What they can do, Lou?
If they trade him or keep him.
Everybody ain't say start, man. You don't do that, bro.
Dre,
come on,
majority.
Hold on.
Let's do that. Hold on, let's do that. Dre,
trade him.
Double O,
trade him.
No,
Clint.
No, he shouldn't be on the NBA roster. No.
Bogey.
I'm not opposed to that, Matt.
Get rid of him.
DJ.
If I'm getting Donovan Mitchell, I'm keeping I'm gonna keep DJ.
You gotta think about that, Billy.
What?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't understand. I don't understand why people would get so excited over Donovan Mitchell to make our backcourt less defensive than what we already are. Y'all set up here, not y'all in general, but certain people in the chat, on the panel, on Twitter, set up here, and all year the defense is awful. So you're gonna go get smaller in the backcourt.
That's exactly fuck that.
I feel like we should do the Timberwolves. We need the Timberwolves mode, man.
Hey, are we Chauncey, what are we doing here with Chauncey?
Real quick, and I'm gonna shut up because I'm in the garage. Real quick, you telling me you willing to take on Donovan Mitchell, who you gotta extend? That's motherfuckers don't talk about that shit. If you trade for Mitchell, if you trade for BI, you have to extend them. That's $250-300 million you looking to invest in these guys. Listen, man.
You're right.
The point of Donovan, so I'm trading for Donovan Mitchell, so I can lose, and I'll pause now.
He gonna leave.
So I can look at my face. So I can lose 3 inches.
Does happen?
So I can lose 3 inches in the backcourt, right? Lose 3 inches in the backcourt. Then just because Mitchell can score what? 4 more points than what Murray scored? Man, listen.
So does
come on, Devon, don't do that. Don't do that.
You know
he's way better. He's a way better player.
Did I lie?
Hey, can I ask you a question? So does having the number 1 pick clear a path to keep DJ and Trey? Is that what you're proposing?
No.
What I'm telling you was this. And I told Matt this already. Somebody in the chat, and it probably was Finisher, because I don't see nobody saying it, and he ain't in the chat. He always, the whole year, every time we talk about this backcourt, he always kept saying it was either him or Trouble Man. The problem is not the backcourt. The main issue on the defense is your front court.
No doubt.
When Matt told me that Landry and them was thinking the same thing,
I'm gonna hop back on, y'all. I gotta real quick.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bounce.
All that did was tell me was one. What I noticed is people was ragging. This what I noticed the whole year. People will rag on DJ's defense like he's the only person who out there supposed to motherfucking defend. Well, DJ gave up 30. Well, who gave up the other 150 fucking points we gave up?
You don't give up 150 points if you're bad team defense.
We are fucking awful on defense.
Yeah, we never gave up 180.
But I will say this, and this is what I always been taught this in basketball. If your backcourt cannot, I'm not even gonna say defend. If your backcourt can't keep their man in front of them, you doing your front court a disservice.
Well,
because they're gonna catch all the heat because look, they gotta leave their guy to come guard your man then when they pass it to the man that it was supposed to be guarding, people be like, "Yo, man, yeah, he's scoring 50 because I had to guard Joe."
Man, bro, what up?
Step up.
I met you, dog. What's up?
Man, I got
a lot of shit.
Shout out, Fellow with the new background.
Hey, but Devon, you know, there's a lot of teams that is in that situation where they backcourt gives up a lot. Don't play that defense like that to roll into they front court. A lot of teams like that.
You gotta just jump in there, OG.
I know.
Yeah, I came up for the fireworks. Go cook, OG.
Go ahead, Chauncey.
He's still mad at us. He mad at us. He mad for talking about Donovan Mitchell.
So ask the question again.
All right. So my question to you was, would you trade or keep Dre, Double O, Clint, Bogey, and DJ? And I can go down the list and you can just say trade or keep. And you can give an explanation. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You Chauncey.
OG Chauncey.
Great. You Dre. Okay, so Dre.
Yes, I package him with Clint.
Okay, so Clint, you trading too? So Double O.
With Clint.
Hold on.
Bring back Grayson Allen and how to protect the first round. Let's go.
So hold on. So Dre, Double O, and Clint are all traded so far.
I'll send Dre and Clint to Phoenix for Grayson Allen and a lottery protected first rounder. Let's go. Next guy.
Double O.
He'll be a throw-in. He'll be a throw-in when I trade Murray and the number 1 overall pick in a 3-way deal. And the two other teams will be the Knicks, and the Spurs. We get the number 4 overall pick from the Spurs and a second rounder. And from the Knicks, we get picks 24, 25, and OG Anunoby. Let's go.
Whoa. All right. That's a lot there. We might have to come back to that. We'll bring that one back. Bogey and DJ. What are you gonna do with those guys?
Now DJ is in that pick with Double O.
He traded him.
Oh, he already traded him too? Damn. All right. So Bogey, the only one you keeping?
In a 3-way trade, only guy I'm keeping really is Bogey.
Okay, so then at this point, I just need to know your starting 5.
Oh.
It depends on how we go in the draft.
Okay, well, you the GM.
Okay, I'm trading pick 1 for pick 4. If Klingland, what they got that one name?
Klinigan.
Bobby Clintman.
Klinigan.
If Klinigan, if he's 4, I'm taking him at 4. So if I take him at 4.
Is Edie already off the board, or you think Klingeman is better?
Man, don't nobody want Edie ass, man.
I know. I'm just curious. If he's an Edie, are you an Edie lover or are you not?
Here are my starting 5. Starting out, it'll be Trey, Bogey, OG, JJ, and Clint. No, Clint gone. Klingman. I got Grayson Allen coming off the bench. I got Kobe Buffkin coming off the bench. I got Vic Creasy coming off the bench. We got Mo Gay coming off the bench.
Catch up is roasting people in the fucking chat, dude.
What happened to? Did you say Sar? Where's Sar at?
No. Traded the number 1 pick, bro. Y'all DJ before 8 pick. We just
you traded number 1 pick for what?
I traded the number 1 pick, Murray, and Double O in a 3-team trade.
Klingen.
I'm getting the number 4 pick for San Antonio. I'm getting picks 24. I'm sorry, I forgot to add in Keldon Johnson. I'm getting the number 4 pick for San Antonio, Keldon Johnson, and a late second round pick from the Knicks. I'm getting picks 24, 25, and OG Anunoby.
This ain't
why would OG Anunoby? What?
This ain't the NFL. Ain't no advantage to trading. What are we doing?
He's just kidding. Hey, for real.
Trading back for Klingen?
He kept Trey Young.
Hey, Chauncey.
You didn't. So I'm still lost though.
Hold on. Are you gonna pay? You paying OG Anunoby?
Wait. Where's
It's
my number one pick at?
He picking. We gonna
it's
pick.
going to San Antonio or Phoenix.
We gonna pick up. We gonna pick up his option. He got an option. 19 million. I worry about him down the line.
Hey, what you trying to do? Are you trying to win or you trying to get Cooper flagged?
No, I ain't trying to get Cooper flagged. What is because I know dumbass Tony Wrestler not gonna trade Trey Young, so we might as well.
Embrace the suck.
Man, listen, hell no.
We can't have both. We can't have Trey Young and Murray in the same backcourt.
Why would you want Grayson Allen though? Why out of all the 400 and so people, Grayson Allen?
He on his bench.
You know him and Trey don't get along.
Hey, is Grayson Allen his boy?
Oh, the basketball gods said, "Hell no, you got to get off this dog."
No, that ain't right. Hey,
Lincoln, how can you watch Lincoln for the year?
As soon as he said Klingon, and where my number one pick? You traded it. Basketball God said, "Hell no, we gonna get internet right now."
Hey, can I open this up for y'all? Like, we came into this offseason in a particular manner, but then when we got the number one pick, does that open up a path to keep DJ and Trey? Because DJ is on a good contract.
It depends if you believe. If you believe,
no path. Y'all are done with him. It's like the BI in New Orleans.
No, we're not. We're not done.
Listen to me, Lou.
Yes, we are. We are.
No, we're not.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, Lou. Listen, Landry Fields and Quinn Snyder, Matt's Lords and Saviors, just said they believe the main issue on the defense is the front court. That's what they told Matt that.
So
Matt is hating right now. You can't sit there and you tell us what your shit say. Give Landry, I'm gonna give him time. He gonna do another year, DJ. Right? You say give him time, right?
No.
Damon,
I told you, Damon, I told you before, Damon, it's not that I don't care about DJ's defense. I don't want him because he's not elite anywhere. He's elite nowhere. I want him off my team. His bags is at the door.
Why does
I'll drive him
nah.
I'll go get a rental.
I ain't gonna let you ride with that. Hold up, check this
out. That
mid
game range is elite.
Check this out. So, who is our starting small forward?
JJ.
JJ was our starting small forward last year?
No, it's got to be JJ.
No, who was it last year?
Dre.
Last year, Dre.
Bay.
Hey, what is he elite at? What is he elite
Bay
at?
or AJ?
What Hunter elite at?
We didn't give up 3 first-round picks for him.
For who?
I thought it went 3, not
3 first-round picks for Bay.
We gave up
2.
5
I'm sorry,
seconds.
2. Nobody care about second-round picks.
And we gave up a whole bunch of.
You can't even name our last 5 second-round picks.
And they don't do nothing elite. Why Hunter ass ain't gone?
Hunter,
every year there's a good
Hunter don't make it.
He can't.
Hunter don't make $25 million.
Rebound my point guard.
Hey, can I remind y'all that basketball is not played on a stat sheet of athleticism. It doesn't matter how high you can jump and all that stuff is cute. I
want him off my team. I want that.
Let me give my lineup. I can't get my lineup yet. I want to give my lineup.
Okay.
Go ahead, Pharaoh. Shit.
I'm blowed, man.
Because that Pritchard guy, good.
Go ahead, Pharaoh.
DJ,
Hunter,
Kobe,
of course,
JJ, Moji, and Sar.
Your starters?
Bro, what are we doing?
We get nobody for Trey.
Embarrass yourselves here?
I didn't say what I was getting for Trey. I said what I was starting.
Pharaoh.
Why?
You might be the first person in We Talk Host TV to make Mac just curse right there.
I ain't never made a curse before.
Like, what the fuck?
This nigga apologized for saying nigga the other day, so I didn't did it before.
Excuse me, y'all.
I really don't know what I'm getting for Trey. That shit I get for him to get OG if I can.
What's up, OG?
My power went out. My bad.
We know why.
Why? Because I was talking crazy.
The basketball God said, "Nah, let me go and put a stop to
Well,
it because he's gonna keep
He was
going."
saving you.
So the basketball guards we have a 3% chance of getting the number 1 pick, and the basketball guards has given us the number 1 pick with a 3% chance.
You know
We
what? You know why?
cannot mess
He gave
this up.
Landry.
And Saar
You
have
know
been
what- you know
picked
why
to be the number 1 pick
Hey,
of
Kool-Aid.
all the players in this
Kool-Aid.
list.
Hey, Kool-Aid, you know why the basketball gods gave us the number 1 pick?
Because we got
I
Landry
know why,
Fields.
because he want Trey to stay.
Because they know we gonna fuck it up. That's why.
Well, the thing about
No, it's not
They
like
said,
that,
hey, the
man.
basketball
No.
guys said it don't go give it to the Hawks. They go do
I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let y'all go.
Don't do that, Chauncey. Don't be like that. Don't be like
No,
that.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna let y'all go. No, I'm good. I ain't mad, but I gotta go.
Listen, got things to do, man.
The number 1 overall pick gives us leverage. I get it. Folks excited about getting the number 1 overall pick. It's like getting your first piece of punani. I get it. I understand that. But on the same token, y'all got to be realistic. We got to be realistic as Hawks fans. We get the number 1 overall pick. This dude balls out. He instantly becomes face of the franchise, and Fragile Trey ain't gonna like it. So
Stop it.
I mean, y'all already know.
Get rid of him.
Come on, now y'all
Hold
talking.
on. I'm gonna say this though.
Who said he fragile?
Y'all
Hey,
writing
I'm gonna say
script.
this. I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this.
Y'all writing
I don't
script.
know what people. I'm gonna tell you what's funny. When people say that about Trey, my thing is this: when he was on his AAU team, he wasn't the best player in either, and he had no problems.
Okay.
I think if you get some, listen. I think if you get
He
somebody
said just
better,
a month ago he don't have to be the best player.
Right? If you get somebody better, if
there's
you get
3 or
somebody
4
better
guys.
and you winning games, bro. Don't nobody. No, I don't think.
Trey said all he want to do is win. He could be 1, 2, or 3. He don't care. He just want to win.
Kool-Aid.
You heard that, Mike? He don't have a preference, Mike, for being the best player.
There's 3 or 4 draft picks that we can choose that we
what I
would
learned?
be able to choose at the number 10.
Hold on, Lou. You know what life taught me before? To watch people. Don't listen to them.
Exactly. And that's what I'm doing with
Same
Landry.
thing I say about Tony Russell ass.
But there are
when you start playing winning basketball consistently, I believe it.
Yeah. Right now, the only thing he's trying to do is get 26 and 10. That's what everybody keep throwing up. Man, how you gonna give up 26 and 10? Easy when I went 36 or 46.
Guys, we had a team last year that had no power forwards. At a point that we had 1 injury to our power forward, we had none on the roster. It's ridiculous what we had last year, and it's crazy that we won as many games as we did. It's crazy that we won that many games. We were such an unbalanced roster.
We've been trashed the past 6 or 7 years. Don't give me 1 year.
Y'all aren't going to convince a Trey hater from before the draft. Y'all aren't going to convince a Trey hater from before the draft and the first year, a legitimate Trey hater who was sold at what he can do on the NBA basketball court. He should just be thrown away at this point. I do agree that we should have tried to make our team better when he was not being paid, but he's being paid now and he's our guy. And I think we can make a good team around him. We just haven't even.
Wait a minute. Was that to me? No, hold on. No, that's what I need to know. Lou, was that to me?
If you want to make a Trey hater t-shirt, I wear 5.
It's plural, Lou.
Because
it's plural, Lou. It's not
I gave
hater.
him
It's
6,
haters.
7 years. I don't believe a small guard can be the best player on the team. If you telling me JJ is going to be the next best, the best player,
you just said he can't be the best player on the team.
Let me fucking talk.
Go ahead, dude. Go ahead.
If you can tell me that JJ is going to be, if you gonna tell me JJ is gonna be the best player in 2 years, then I'm fine with Trey being on the team. I do not think a small point guard can win a championship as the best player.
Let me retort.
Hey man, what kind of beer you drink, bro?
I drink hazy IPAs. Listen,
I ain't talking about you. Damn, you
I know.
coming up.
Let me retort.
What kind of beer you drink, homie? Who just spoke?
Me?
Pharaoh.
Yeah. Can I retort with the Trey thing?
I don't drink beer. I drink liquor. I don't drink beer. I drink liquor.
What kind of Pepsi you drink? What you drink? I'm sending you a case of it.
No, he's on your side on this, but say y'all.
I'm saying I don't drink beer. I drink liquor.
What kind of liquor you drink, bro?
Dom Perignon. God dang.
What you drink, bro?
Some whiskey,
Yeah,
man.
I know you got some liquor coming on here.
If I want to get toe up, I'll just drink the fucking Absolute. But
Like,
I'm good on most of anything.
Okay.
Mad Dog 2020.
Send that man a
said
bottle
MD
whenever he drink, bro.
2020.
Nigga still drinking that MD 2020.
I've never drank that in my life, boy.
Send that man a bottle whenever he drink, bro.
Consider the idea that now we
Hey,
have the
man.
first round pick
I gotta
and we
get,
have
man.
we can draft the
Hey,
song.
y'all keep doing y'all thing,
OG
man.
Truth.
I'm
OG Truth, you gotta holler at me in the DMs, man. You gotta holler at me in the DMs. We gotta do
You
some
already
shit.
know what it is, man. Blessings to y'all brothers, man.
What's good, Larry?
R.I.P. to the homie Eddie, man.
Man, take it
Yeah,
easy.
Eddie, man.
All right.
No problem, man. We
What's
good.
good, Larry? What's popping?
All right, guys. Hey, what's up, Larry?
And let hear Larry say, I like to hear Larry
What's
put
up,
his
Larry?
stuff together, man.
My bad. Lou being the moderator right now. My bad. I'm fucking this shit up.
No. I'm just a curious. I'm just a curious guy.
You know, let me call him Vlad. He in Vlad mode.
Hey, Larry.
So,
I got straight. I identified 5 guys on our squad that are just need to either be traded or we need to buy in on them. And it's Dre, Double O, Clint, Bogey, and DJ. What are you doing with those guys? This is the off season.
Misuse them, like we always do, Pinky.
So you want to keep them all?
What I'm saying is that it's a combination of, just like you said. You said we didn't have any power force this season because A, we were hurt, and B, because of
we got rid of JC.
We had a full roster. You couldn't even add nobody off a 10-day because we had a full roster.
Kept Trent Forrest.
Even with Dylan, we
were hiding Trent Forrest like he was a secret that no one knew about.
Exactly.
He didn't even play him.
I know.
And we overused him. And he was
trash. Sadiq Bey. We're going to talk about overusing. We overused Sadiq Bey. He should not have played.
We didn't have no power forward.
Exactly.
It was a we didn't have a power forward. That's
exactly.
Why. So we give Landry a lot of praise and stuff like that.
Man,
he can't account for
no,
injuries.
y'all don't.
We can't account for injuries. But again, this roster was flawed. It was flawed, man. You can't say it wasn't flawed.
It was tiny.
Larry. Then he got
like
number
the
6. Ain't you happy?
third or the shortest, third or fourth shortest team in the league this season.
Tiny. We were tiny, man. We were terrible.
This height thing. Oh my God.
Matt, you the only one. You the only one who loves to be in denial, bro. I'm sorry,
no,
but
dude,
basketball is a sport that favors height.
I think with the right people, Trey could be effective.
That's why you don't see no point guard. Nobody under 6 feet.
Star. Okay, Star is the first piece to actually put in a real paint defender around Trey. Someone that hopefully is not going to bumble and buttery bricks several easy layups should turn into dunks.
Exactly.
With Trey. And I think having him maximize his offensive ability by also covering up a lot of things. But we also need to get another defender that's not DeAndre Hunter. Because DeAndre Hunter, I mean,
he's good.
He's just a good backup. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't get rid of Dre personally just because of his defense ability against backups and his offensive ability against backups. We saw this season that he actually was pretty good facing backup players. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, how many times you gonna say it, Larry? We get it. You discrediting him.
Matt.
No, I'm not discrediting him, Matt. That's his role.
He's just trying to disrupt you, Matt. Hey, he's just trying to disrupt you, Larry.
Like, come on, man. Like, that's his role. I'm not discrediting him, Matt. I'm saying that he works better against the second string. We saw it. And playing with Trey and DeJounte and now JJ, he's at best the fourth option. He can't cook.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? All he's doing is standing over there in the corner. That's it. So
we got to become real.
If you want DeAndre Hunter offense to actually kind of flourish, to kind of cook, you know what I'm saying, like lukewarm cook, then let him be a star in your role off the bench.
I agree with that.
Contract is not bad.
Nope,
you know
I agree with that. So you're keeping Dre.
I'm keeping Dre.
Okay, what about Double O and Clint?
Clint's going. Clint
Okay.
needed to be going last year.
Yep.
Nobody would take him.
I know.
I'm
No,
keeping
there was a
Double
few
O.
teams. Mavericks wanted him. Mavericks wanted him
because
bad. We could have gotten Lively for him, which is what I was shouting in the chat last year for us to do. We wanted to do it, and we didn't do it.
And ain't you happy now, Lou? Ain't you more happy that we didn't do that?
No, get out of here. Bogey and DJ. What are you doing with those
So
guys?
y'all would rather have Lively over Sar?
Get out of here, man.
Two different drafts.
No.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. We would have got Lively. We wouldn't be getting Sar.
Matt, you know what I'm saying?
You
know that mean Okongwu's on a great contract, young guy, and for some reason people want it. So he could be a part of trades to actually entice to get somebody else. So again, we would have had Lively, Okongwu could have got moved. You know what I'm saying? And we still draft Sar. Like for me, I'm not drafting Sar because of Okongwu. Are you crazy?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if we had Lively, we wouldn't draft Sar. We already have a center. Why would we draft two?
Because
especially in back-to-back years.
Power forward, because he can be.
You said what now?
Both. He can be a power forward center, and you can move JJ to 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Which is effective because now we're tall.
So
you talk about a total defensive change.
Larry, it's too much height for Matt. Don't go no further.
Wait. So Larry, you already changing his position, Larry? You already changing his position to power forward?
If I had Lively, I would. Yeah,
we already. I told you I play him at the
wait. So you're gonna have your starting.
I told you I'd trade for BI and start him at the 2.
You're gonna have your starting power forward and center with limited offensive skills. That was you telling me?
Well, right now, man, to be honest, outside of JJ, if we really started Okongwu, who's supposed to be the power forward on this team, because he's too little to play center.
I think we should get a free. There's good free agents out there. KCP,
Larry,
and Nick Claxton.
Do you know his numbers starting, Larry?
Lou, I do like
Let me ask you a question, Lou.
Mm-hmm.
Is the Hawks money the same as Denver money?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
To me, it is because KCP has ties in Atlanta. If he wins another championship, what does he have to prove in Denver? He has a chance to come over here and do something else to impact his legacy even more. In Denver,
what are we paying for?
In Denver,
what are we paying him, Lou?
What?
Lou, he has a chance to be Robert Ory.
No, I agree. KCP, I've always loved his game from Georgia as a Georgia Tech kid. You know, I would like him to be on the team.
How old
but
is
if
he,
it's
Luke?
not him, there's also a Bruce Brown out there. There's other players out there that do what he does. You go down the line, look at 3-point shooters that are over 40, over 40% 3-point shooters that can play defense. That's what Trey needs. Over 40% 3-point shooters that can play defense. That's what Trey needs. I don't know. This isn't hard.
Lou, what does Bruce Brown shoot from 3?
We need Paul George type. Can we trade
for
Bruce
Brown? What are we going to trade for him? Isn't
we don't know. These are free agents. These are free agents that I'm talking about. Like I'm saying.
I need a better offensive player than Bruce Brown.
If y'all want me to trade DJ, I'll give him up for one of them Thompson twins.
The reason why I asked about these 5 guys, because if we can trade these 5 guys and these salaries and get picks and relief, then we can go after free agents that are for real.
Did y'all know Sar played with the Thompson twins?
That's what I heard. He played.
Oh, in Atlanta. Yeah, here in Atlanta. Yeah, they play a little bit.
I wanted one of the. If you trade Murray for one of the twins,
he should have played with.
That's not the only one, but yeah, give me one of them twins.
He should have played with or against Rob Dillon.
So Larry, is it your position that we never should have signed Okongwu to an extension?
Okongwu has a nice deal. Okongwu has a nice deal. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
we should have traded.
Okongwu is always hurt. It's the same cycle, man. We do this with DeAndre Hunter, waiting for the.
How is he always hurt?
The potential. Dude, he's hurt at least. I don't even need to look at it.
I don't even understand how this is a conversation. If we we upgraded from Lynn,
always hurt. Either at the beginning or the season.
There's no point.
Larry. Can I say this to you real quick? We upgraded from Lynn to Clint and JC, and Trey got better. We upgraded. If we upgrade Clint to another player and bring in Sar, I think Trey can play at that playoff level that we expected before.
But Lou, what is
Instantly,
do you know what
we have a
Akamu
different
numbers are
team.
starting?
I don't think we're gonna get
Lou,
Claxton.
you know what Akamu numbers are starting?
Say it again.
You know what Akamu numbers are starting?
He gonna
I know it was
16,
what
16, 8.5, and 2 blocks. That's not good
That's
enough for you as a starting center.
So how can you use 15 games and you won't let me use 23 for DJ?
I would love to trade.
That was inflated.
I would rather.
So when OO's inflated, because he went back to the bench, right?
Inflated.
He went back to the bench, right?
Shots a game.
Did he not go back to the bench?
Inflated.
Did he not go back to the bench?
Pharaoh, I told you that was money in politics why he went back to the bench.
Are you going to start a Congo with Sar?
Which one of who brought up the Dallas trade? Lou, when was the Dallas trade where Clint could have been gone, so OO could start no matter what?
Yeah, and bring in Lively to back him up.
But again, we wouldn't have Kobe and we wouldn't have Sar.
So all the injuries we had, we still would have been in the same position.
So Matt, was that a proposal that you started to show off with that you saw? Was that a proposal or a rumor?
Right. Yeah. Both. It was a rumor that turned into a proposal.
Do you want to start? So
I'm keeping DeAndre and I'm keeping Double O and I'm trading Clint, Bogey, and DJ. That's my offseason. My offseason is trading Bogey, Clint, and DJ. That's my.
Okay, we're on the same. We're on the same page, Lou.
I like that, Lou.
But for me, I'm starting a Kongu. I'm starting a
But
Kongu.
here's the thing, Lou. Do you think they can get DI with Kongu? But they covet a Kongu. That's the thing.
I hear you. And the thing is, like, 2 years ago, I would have been like, keep a Kongu.
Y'all can hear later.
But now I'm like, if we can bring something in, even like a draft pick at this point, I'm down for it. What high of a draft pick? Dude, there are players in this fucking draft that y'all don't understand that can change the dynamic of our team. And if we can get Sar and one of these wings that are 6'8" and can shoot and can play and love to play defense from NBL, I'm telling you, our team would be different next year.
Lou, how many rookies come in and make an immediate impact, Lou?
What's that?
How many rookies come in and make an immediate impact?
Well, you got me up at Greenwood, man.
Look, guys, when DJ is in several proposals, and DJ is going to bring somebody, a vet, with him. And that one, when we trade him, he's gonna get one in one of these proposals with Lakers, or with what you just saw, the one with Detroit, and the one with the Pelicans. DJ and those trades, and most of those trades that were talked about, I don't know in your trade, but I know in my trades they got either Double O or Clint and Hunter in those trades. They had Hunter in a 3-way trade, and so those proposals. He's gonna bring a vet. He's gonna bring a vet.
Probably Capella. I'm just saying what
trade where the Nets was in it, and it was a player coming from the Nets and one of their players. Now I'm just saying they were proposals. But what's your boy name? Not clean, but the other guy over there with the Nets that played pretty good.
You talking about Cam Johnson?
Not Cam Johnson, the other one.
And Thomas.
The main one. That everybody think they want to get rid of.
Bridges.
Bridges. I'm just saying that was in one of those proposals.
Man,
I just don't see that.
Don't tell me I can get
I'm saying, it's the same thing with your proposal.
No, I got you, Kool-Aid. I got you, Kool-Aid. But I'm saying,
I'm just telling you what the proposal said.
For Bridges for who? For what?
What I was telling
they turned out
Larry. A 3-way trade with Hunter going somewhere. They getting somebody and some picks for Bridges. To the next,
like 4 or 5.
They turned out 5 rounders for him.
What I was telling
Lou
and Larry
was gonna dump and try to full rebuild.
What's public information at the moment?
Where are they picking at? They was in the draft, right? Where are they picking at?
The Nets. They don't have a pick. They don't have the pick.
They ain't got no pick.
They don't have a pick. No.
They traded them all with Kevin.
They don't have any picks for the next 3 years.
I mean, Harden.
Phoenix owns their shit.
Okay.
They got Phoenix picks, but they don't have their own picks.
And that proposal wasn't nothing but trades then. and get
but
picked.
But what I was telling Lou and Larry was like what's out there, at least from the combine, is that Atlanta is not looking to trade a Convu. They want to keep him.
Yeah,
so
I don't think they would. And I think we have the thing is like what's interesting about the Atlanta Hawks is that where everybody realizes and everybody knows that our team underachieved last year, and we weren't a bad team the year before that, and we went far the year before that. So a team that was in a play-in that gets the number 1 pick now, I think that's a chance to. This is a real opportunity for this squad. The problem is that I don't think any of us have the confidence that it takes that this is the front office to have the number 1.
Lou, why you say that, Lou?
I say it because of the trade of. Come on, we went through this already with the DJ thing. Like
can we let that go?
They've done some nice things, but all I'm saying is that they don't instill confidence. So everybody's in a wait and see. Everybody's in a wait and see.
How can we let that go when that's the reason why we can't even, if we wanted to do a full rebuild, we can't.
Exactly.
You don't So hold on. So in a year from now, when we trade Capella, we get off of Bogey, presumably. DJ's contract, if we keep him, and Bogey's Akanwu's contract, if we keep him, our books are clean going forward. Going into the new TV deal, and you look forward, our books are very clean. They look very good. And we drafted well. So there are multiple things he's done that's very good. So I know we're all hung up on the DJ trade, but if we trade DJ for a starter and a pick, that's what we gave up. We gave up 2 first-round picks. So what did we lose? 2 years? You can make that argument, sure. But
I have a question. I got a question.
Go ahead.
How you complain? The main thing you complain about is DJ. How are we just supposed to overlook that Landry did that? Landry and Trey got him. So how you just overlooking that? That's the main thing you complain about.
Because Pharaoh, I done said numerous times, Pharaoh, I'm not going to bash anybody for taking a swing on something. It didn't work, but I applaud the effort. I applaud the swing. It didn't work.
Okay, but you can't just move past it if you're still complaining about what happened.
If Donovan Mitchell leaves Cleveland, is that a fireable offense?
I'm not saying fire him. I'm saying if you're still complaining about what happened, you can't just move past it.
It ain't nothing wrong with taking it. It wasn't nothing wrong with taking the trade, but he got pimped on the 3 first-round picks, man.
Donovan Mitchell
it was 2. It was 2.
Well, 2 then. 2, regardless.
2. Okay, all right. So should the Knicks? I'm sorry, not the Knicks. Should Portland, their GM, be fired? He gave up a first-round pick and Josh Hart for Cam Reddish.
You're going to the extreme. No one said fire him.
He started a rebuild.
I'm saying bad deals happen all the time.
Yo, you gave something for Cam Reddish. You should have been fired on the spot.
I'm saying bad deals. Is DJ a bad player, Pharaoh?
No. I'm saying, listen. I'm not saying fire Landry. I'm saying you just want to move past it. If that's what you're still complaining about, you can't just move past it.
Look,
DJ I'll say this. I will get.
DJ is not a bad player. He just don't fit us.
Yeah, he just don't fit.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
He's not a bad player.
Right. He's not a bad player.
I understand that.
He didn't trade for an end of the bench guy. He didn't trade for an end of the bench guy.
Okay, but let me put it in a different perspective. Like the previous regime had the same idea that we do now. They thought that Dre and Cam Reddish were going to be these guys that we're talking about. Right? These guys that can shoot and play defense, right? But they were wrong. But they failed. And so it's not that regime. And I understand that it's a new regime and there's some good things that is done. But there's also some very bad things that were done. Like
what?
No. Not like what. Just enough to go into this precarious offseason, not like, oh shit, this is gonna be awesome. You know, like, goddamn, what are they gonna do? Because
can you give me some examples?
They drafted a fucking QB. You know what I mean? They drafted a QB and spent a lot of money on the. It can happen. It can happen. This is Atlanta.
When y'all think of Trey, JJ and Sar to build around. Y'all don't get excited about that?
I do. That's what I'm saying. But are they going to draft
around
Sar
JJ?
It's a 2
if
and
they
a
draft
3.
Sar?
All you
If
need
they
is a
draft
2 and
Sar.
a 3, man. 4, 5 to go with that.
See, look,
That's
and
just
this is
two players with that power, with that big
exactly
three,
Kool-Aid.
can win a championship. You get it, whether they be veterans or one of the best free agents or G leaguers that can fit with that big three. You gonna win with that championship. You gonna win a championship. Then it don't matter how
You
you
can't
build
just
that
hit
bench.
straight two
Who
J
gonna come
Leaguers.
out that bench? Cause that three. Cause guess what?
You
When
can't
play
just
a
hit two
short
J
bench,
Leaguers. The
those guys
Suns
gonna
just proved
win.
that. The Suns just proved you can't put 2 randos with 3 stars. You can't do that.
Exactly. You can't
But
do
luckily,
that.
we don't have that.
But
We don't
here's the
even have
thing.
that. We
Here's
have
the thing,
good
guys.
players. We have good players. Like it would be Dre and Double O.
But
Look,
our
I
offseason
understand
has totally
the
changed
cynicism
because we got a
around the DJ
3%
trade. I got that.
Hold on, Matt. I want to hear
Saying
what
if you-
Larry's saying. What happened to our offseason?
I said, guys, we also need to be honest, guys. Our offseason has totally changed since we won a 3% chance. A 3% chance to put a starter here. Now, maybe it's not a generational talent. Some people in the fan base are so hung up on that. I'm not really, because if you get a guy who instinctively and his whole thing is I play defense. I'm not worried about scoring like that. I lock crap down. I'm saying
Exactly.
you get a player like that, that's the start of you actually trying to build a credible playoff team. When you don't have those guys and you just concentrate on offense, you get what we have. And if you want to be really honest, guys, we didn't get a 3% chance of winning this. That didn't have nothing to do with Landry or anything. That was just the good Lord and a blessing on a ping pong ball.
I say,
You know what I'm saying?
basketball guard.
Just imagine us with Bam.
Because if we don't have that, guys.
Exactly. I don't understand how any
taking DJ and going to get BI and then thinking that our owner is going to go and spend money to get like a Claxton or something like that to make this team better defensively in the post is most likely not happening because we're shedding contracts. We're not thinking about, adding a whole bunch of people. Now, this could totally change things. We can use that pick. We can use that pick I've seen and go get a player, or we can just keep Sar and then we trade DeJounte to upgrade it, and then that offsets everything. Before this pick happened, guys, this was not going to be a good offseason.
Exactly.
I disagree.
This was not good. This was going to be.
I totally agree, Larry. That's what I'm saying.
This was going to be a band-aid.
Yeah.
Because really and truthfully, every move that we talked about only works if we get that guy in the paint that can actually do the job that we wish Clint Capella could do. Be stout down there and turn everything back away to the point that people are hesitating because that's how good of a shot blocker he is. That's what covers up.
Larry, which is why I think it's imperative that we draft a SAR and free agent a real center, one of these real centers, either a really big stout center that can shoot, or like I say, Nick Claxton, a Nick Claxton. And if we have a Nick Claxton and we play double O and Nick Claxton, and then have Sar coming off the bench, whatever, that gives us a front court defense and just good.
You think Tony gonna spend that much money on the center position?
We're not going to spend money on.
We're not spending $25 million
the money
on
is not going to happen.
Yeah, I agree with Mel. They're not spending that much money on the center
We're
position.
not spending $25 million on the center. Not happening.
No,
I think they're gonna make. I think they're gonna make one trade. If that trade gonna be done, it's gonna be DJ and whoever's gonna take with him. That's it.
15
That'll be
million,
the only trade.
15, 16 million is what they want to pay the center position. They just
Okongwu on a team that has Shea Gilgeous Alexander as their point guard, amazing. Okongwu on a team that has Trey Young as their
Jaylen Williams getting cooked by PJ.
We need intimidators down there. We need guys not to even think about turning that corner on Trey.
Lou, he averaged 1.5, almost 2 blocks a game.
I'm a dunk on fucking double O. That's what I'm thinking the whole goddamn time.
No, you're not. No, you're not. He was top 10 in the league in blocks his rookie year.
I understand that, but what I'm saying, I saw him go at the rim at motherfuckers and block him because people in the rim were like, "I'm gonna dunk on this guy because he ain't intimidating me." That's different.
And then when they got sent back, they didn't try it again.
Oh man, Double O,
But,
come on, man.
Lou, you know, Nick Claxton and Okongwu numbers are not that different at
Lou,
all.
I will say this, Lou. I think I'm very intrigued with a possible Okongwu and Sarr and JJ. I think that would be very disruptive.
I agree.
Now, it all depends on if Okongwu's in the lab, getting that 3 right. You know what I'm saying? He showed improvement. He showed some growth. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give him that. If he comes back with that same growth, I think he could be legit a 3-point threat. And if he is,
a 4 or 5 threat. He'll be a good 4 or 5 threat.
Larry, do you think they're gonna start him at the 4 though, or play him at the 4? That's the question.
But see, the thing when you got a star
I will go back and I will
together.
give Matt some credit when he said on his face about he did start Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert for a good moment. You know what I'm saying, with Utah. So there is precedence of him starting a 2 big situation. Derek Favors, a great offensive rebounder and shot blocker, undersized, but he played bigger than what he was. Now, if I think Onyeka Okongwu, I know that JJ and Onyeka Okongwu has great chemistry. You know what I'm saying?
The numbers are great.
Yeah, exactly. So
I want to ask a question when y'all get a chance.
And that makes us bigger. That makes us bigger. Now, who's our backup center? That's the question. If we start Okongwu, who's our backup center?
I mean, I would go pay for a Drummond or somebody like that.
And that would be perfect. So you telling me that I got Sarr and Okongwu, then I bring in Drummond, who just gets 10 rebounds for no reason. He just gets 10 rebounds. He's 10 and 10. He steps on the court, he's 10 and 10. Okay, so you telling me I get Drummond for my backup. I got Sarr and Okongwu and JJ. I'm so multiple. I can switch on everything. I'm long. You know what I'm saying? I'm aggressive. I definitely. I might mess with that.
Who plays the shooting guard matters because you need proper spacing offensively. So who plays the shooting guard really matters.
Shooting guard.
That's certainly
I
an
like
option.
on the team. I would say Kobe just to be disgustingly good on defense.
Or Vic. Kobe or Vic. No problem.
Vic. He's not
you can go see free agent. I don't know how much Martin's going to be.
I like Caleb Martin. I
don't know how much he's going to be.
Caleb.
But free agent.
I like
Caleb Martin, who can definitely hit an open 3-pointer, been a part of Heat culture, maybe bring some of that winning down up here. I don't know. He's been coached well. He got, you know what I'm saying, good fundamentals, especially on defense.
Well, we probably won't get that guy though, right? What's the chance of we getting that guy? We already got Vic.
I mean, we have
money is money.
We have money. We have money.
Well, here's the thing: they can't pay everyone in Miami, and they're trying to move stuff around to try to get somebody else in there. You know what I'm saying, unless they move Tyler Hero, which it kind of sounds like
they've been trying to do for
and Pat Riley have fallen out. So they're trying to move those guys. So unless they move like Tyler Hero, they can't keep Martin. You know what I'm saying? Martin's gonna be out there, so we can get it. You know what I'm saying? Just depends on.
I think that'd be a solid number 2. We just added him and drafted Sarr.
Like you had light skinned boys in the front in the backcourt. Okay, look, there you go, Lucy. So
too much for
and Pharaoh. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all should be like pounding the drum for that. You feel me?
I like that.
I had to put the torch down because of Drake for a moment.
How limited are the GMs by the owner, or are GMs incompetent? Those are still questions.
The whole shooting match is incompetent. I just saw an article.
Hey, my boy John.
I just saw an article today talking about the mechanics behind us getting Trae Young. the general manager wanted to keep Luka, and this is just an article now. You know,
it's true. We saw.
Yeah. Now, come on, y'all. Now, if the owner, and you know, this has been my mantra, and before I continue, good evening, gentlemen. I was raised with manners and stuff like that. I'm gonna
make sure y'all check out the iTunes.
I'm gonna make sure mom gets the benefit of the doubt of, you know, who I was anyway. But at any rate, the thing is that these people have demonstrated over and over again that they're incompetent. They can't be trusted. What it is that we want, what it is that we see as common sense, I can't trust them to do it. I just can't trust them to do it. And
are you talking about historically or
recent history? Because that DeJounte Murray situation. See, we should not even be having this conversation about a Trae Young versus a DeJounte Murray. We shouldn't even be having it because the deal never should have been done.
Fair enough.
That deal should never have been done. We shouldn't even have this conversation.
But John, we didn't. People. I mean, 2020 is incredible. Like we have a lot of options that summer. We didn't have a lot of options that summer. Like we did not have a lot of options that summer to improve the team. We did not.
Okay. When we had to sign JC, why did we sign JC to that contract when we knew what Trae needed?
I will give you that. I will give you that. Tony Ressler overstepped there. I will give you JC. But
this is the other thing. This is the other thing. When you put the coup-mongers in charge, they decided.
Oh, here we go.
Well,
what are coup-mongers?
When you put the coup-mongers in charge, you overpaid for something that you didn't need. The only
Landry and Kyle.
This is the thing. You were supposed to go and look for a backup point guard, not another point guard, and for overpaying for a Murray, who you yourself, Matt, have called the dim star more times.
No, he is. No, he is. He is.
But and so he should have been that person in that spot. Should have been the backup point guard. Okay, not another point guard. We're the only team that's running that stupid asinine mess. We're the only team running that. Trying to make that.
Have y'all looked at any free agents? Have y'all looked at any free agents, or is it just drafts right now?
Well, I don't think this is a strong free agent.
The draft.
I haven't looked at no free agents except those free agents that have been in the proposal.
Okay, all right, John, I got the DJ trade.
Let me ask a question. I just want to ask a question when I get a chance. Can I ask a question?
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead, Kool-Aid.
Okay, so I said that when DJ get traded, Clint Capella or Double O, he gonna pull one of those with him. Which one of those you think have the most value that he would probably the other team would most like?
To a winning team,
Double O and Clint Capella.
To a winning team, Clint, because Clint doesn't need to shoot, he doesn't disrupt any of the stars, and he rebounds.
So then if they say, okay, so I mean in those proposals, they say, okay, DJ, we'll take DJ with Clint or Double O, and they say, okay, we want Clint, then Double O will be left. Because then you saying right now, according to you, Lou, that Clint Capella have more of trade value than Double O.
No, you wrote it there wrong. He don't have no trade value.
To a winning team.
I'm saying as for one of those that they're gonna choose to go with DJ, according to you saying that he would take one of those guys.
Yeah, I think Clint has a hefty enough contract in it, and it's expiring that he can make DJ. So
let me ask you this: which one you think the Pelicans will take? Double O or
Double O? That's who they keep asking for.
Well,
who they keep asking
like
for?
Double O. That's a difference, Kool-Aid.
He's not available.
They're trying to make room for Herb and Trey.
I'm just going by the proposal. That's all I'm going by. What is asking the proposal? I'm just going off the proposal. That's all.
No, I feel you.
You got what I'm saying. I'm just going off the proposal that I read. That's all. And that's what they were asking, because in that proposal, you had Hunter in that proposal in a 3-way trade going to another team too in that trade. The only reason I was asking was that because the only reason I'm asking that question is that there was a possibility that DJ gonna suck one of these guys, and I'm just coming to the mind wherever one of those guys that he don't take with him is gonna stay on the team.
Well, I mean,
like I said, that means we're gonna end up with either Clint Capella on the team playing for the rest of the year, or we're gonna end with Double O playing.
Trade
They
both of them.
they
don't have to be the starting.
They're not.
I'm just saying in the proposal they're not taking both of them.
I'm saying I'm saying if you do, say you do the Pelicans and they won't Double O, you still could try to move Trey. I mean, Clint somewhere else.
I mean, I'll be honest.
I just think for my team.
Well, I mean, it can't be straight up because of the money. You have to put AJ or picks
with the Hawks. Yeah, that's fine. AJ can go because he don't get used on this team. I like AJ.
Oh wow, I didn't even mention AJ. That's the other guy. Holy shit!
Saying, like AJ.
But I mean, so
players that don't play,
John.
I don't even think about them. They can get traded. To be honest, my main thing is that if
defend the block,
got to think about Moji being the backup power.
He's staying.
Yeah.
I don't think he have enough value to get traded anyway.
I think that Landry loved his picks. I think Landry loved Kobe, Seth Lundy, and Moji. I think he loved those 3 picks.
What up, Foot?
What's up? Hey, welcome CW, man. Man, you had the man hanging out in the background. Welcome, CW.
I didn't see
What's up,
it.
C-Dub?
What's up, guys? Yeah, I heard y'all talking Hawks, so I figured join on in.
Like that, you know he ain't real tech savvy. Let him live.
Nah, it's all good, man. I got no look. I'm not gonna throw anybody under the bus. It's all good because me and John, we're on a show together. So if anyone's tech savvy, I know John is. So you know.
No, yeah,
not John.
Hold on, I trust John's leadership more than I trust the Hawks' leadership half the time. So,
I'm sorry.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Matt, did you end the stream?
No.
Let me end it.
All right, it's 2:36. But all right, go ahead.
Oh.
Hey, everybody, what's going on?